What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another drive time. Sorry we're late. We're running on Cuban time, and you know how that works. But anyway, I got the gentlemen. I got the folks with me. I got Color, Mystic, mi hermano Lewis, Crypto, and Cruz Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? And you can find Crypto on Pete's Takes with Fred. Every so often. Oh man. All right, so we'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll get this party started, baby.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Fins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor. We're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Fins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
And don't forget to find folks over here at W Energy Drink. God damn, what the hell was that noise? Crypto, hold on. Is that what are you chewing on? Somebody's brains?
Oh, he was drinking a dubby.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was eating somebody's brains, man.
Over here, WN. Speaking of one, we got this. Listen, I recommend getting the starter pack. It comes with 4 different flavors, a cup, and you can find out which one is good for you, man. Also, on the 22nd of June, we do the off-season off topics. So 22nd of Saturday morning, we're gonna be doing presented by T.F.T.G. We're gonna presented by the Vice City. Look at these shirts. We're gonna be doing a Grand Theft Auto. We're gonna talk about Grand Theft Auto. Which one was your favorite, and what do you expect of the new Vice City that's coming out next year? So that is June 22nd, the off-season off topics. But let's get to topic. Do you think if I'm just saying this is if hypothetical speaking, if they rework Tyreek Hill's contract, does that set a bad precedent to every player that, hey, we could negotiate that our contract doesn't matter. We could negotiate. We can negotiate contract at any time. What do you guys think? Would that set a precedent if they renegotiate Tyreek Hill's contract to give him more money?
I would say it depends on whether it's because they cave to a demand or whether it's because they agree. Then he's actually done enough more to come back to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think, based on recent conversations about production, he may have actually, in fact, somehow played well enough to actually earn more than he was worth before.
So then, don't you think that Zach Seiler has that same case? I got 10 sacks and all these tackles, and you know,
I do.
Christian Wilkins, look at all that money he made.
But Tyreek's also
just
at
be
the
an endless race
where next year is
to the
out.
top.
We gotta remember that part where Seiler just signed his deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think this is the last year of guaranteed money for him, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm not saying Tyreek don't deserve it, and he has that gravity effect, you could say. But given that we might want to start thinking about moving forward as Waddle as being our number 1 guy, we may need to start trying to phase him out and not worry about giving him the bag and letting them be a rat race to the top, because endlessly he can make that argument year in and year out. All he have to do is get a significant high amount of catches above what he had the previous year, and then you'd be constantly in this rat race to the top. So I don't think Tyreek should bend to his will if they're going to pay Tua. If they're going to pay Tua, then no, I don't agree with paying Tyreek and trying to make him just to try to be chasing the Joneses. No.
Hey, real quick before we continue,
if you're going to pay Tua.
Before you do continue, man, I want to say what's up to Flavor J in the building, Ryan AP, Joe Rist, Vamos Gatos. I know that's Dolphins 89. Timothy Washington, my man Andrevius, Michael K in the building, Jamie Raycart, Crypto's co-host Pete.
I don't know what that is.
Daniel Berry Sports. You see the Dive Bars podcast. Flavor J, and yeah, man, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Marino's goat. Oh yeah, don't forget my man over here, the hated Martian. Your hated Martian. Damn.
Yeah, I think he hated
damn,
Martian.
Green Rat. What's up, Green Rat? Long time no see, bro.
Yeah, I saw him in the Twitter space a little earlier, lurking around, man. That is Mr. That is the Dolphins community, Mr. Irrelevant, everybody. The most irrelevant takes in all of Dolphin community from Green Rat. Fins up, Green Rat. Good to see you back around.
Miami Dolphins content.
Catch real quick, Shake. I think you can catch him. Were you just about to say that?
Yeah, Miami Dolphins content.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, with my you can see him on there he's usually there with my man Bleezy 38. Every now and then when I go in there.
I think CT might be over there lately, and Amicus is on the payroll over there. Buffalo Bills fan.
As a matter of
large.
fact, Amicus and no, it's CT and Blizia. Those are the hosts of the show, Miami Content. Shout out to them guys.
Okay. Yeah, that's where Amicus has been hiding, Lewis, in case you didn't know.
So, can I jump in here and say something real quick about this Tyreek Hill situation?
Absolutely.
Go for it.
I don't think we're bending to his will. If we're giving him a contract, he himself said it depends on if he can retire as a Dolphin. And I think that's what matters the most to him at this point, not necessarily getting that bag again, just being able to say he can retire in Miami and be happy doing so, considering that he told us that when he came, that's what he wanted to do. I think if that all works out, if they can work it out, like add another year or two with the money being right, and he can still retire in Miami, he'd totally do it. But if it, in any way, shape, or form, I think personally, was to, make that not the case, I don't think Tyreek Hill wants that contract unless he knows for sure he can retire in Miami.
Right.
Yeah,
that means him getting more money in Miami will probably assure that.
I just wanted
to
amend my point from earlier, Shake, is that, like, and I'm not trying to suggest that the position of D tackle is at the level of janitor, but it would be like if, we just gave the janitor a raise because last year he cleaned all the toilets were freaking, you could eat off of them, right? And so we just gave the janitor a raise. Now Tyreek is asking more money. I don't think that's going to trigger the janitor to be like, yo, you know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, Rashad, I was going to drop the link.
Relative.
I was going to drop the link, but I'm under strict orders from Lewis not to give you the link.
Make more restrooms like that, he will.
No, I just don't think it's going to trigger. Rashad. I don't think Tyreek going, or them, doing that would trigger everybody in the building to say, wait a minute, what about me? It seems like it would, but I'm not sure, because they got to look at it like how important, how important to our goal is Tyreek Hill compared to a guy like Zach Seiler. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, defensive tackle can make an argument because he can be the game sliller, like an Aaron, Jones, what's his name's place.
But if Seiler, messes around and asks for more money, what if we take that money and pay somebody better than him off the street?
I mean, you can do that.
I'm just saying,
skill set ain't limitless.
Tackle, you know what I mean?
Right, but Tyreek's skill set ain't limitless neither.
Didn't Chop play inside in college too?
Yeah, just a little bit. Can I answer the question?
Yeah, go ahead, Luke.
Because I think you guys are missing the point, and I just want to touch on what Mystic was saying, that Tyreek Hill wants to remain a Dolphin because he loves us so much, and he wants to retire a Dolphin. Yeah, I don't believe that, not one bit. I'm sorry. The reason you're hearing this Tyreek wants more money now or wants a new deal is because everybody knows there's no more guaranteed money. Because if there was guaranteed money on that contract, you probably wouldn't be hearing a peep from Tyreek Hill. The fact is that he knows at any given moment the Dolphins can cut him, release him, do whatever. Now, and again, that sounds crazy, right? I'm not saying that's even a possibility. But at the end of the day, to execute my point, I'll just say he knows there's nothing holding him here. There's no more ties because there's no more money linked to him. Now, Miami, if they, let's say, cut him or release them or whatever, yeah, you might carry a little dead cat, right? But now Tyreek's on the thing looking for a job. I just think to kind of answer Shake's point, listen, you want to restructure him, you want to give him some more money, cool, I get it. But nah, I don't want to come out and say that, oh, it's because Tyreek Hill wants to be here long term. I think that's all fluff. He wants money. That's what it is, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and to answer your question, Shake, I don't think it would set a precedent in the room. So, but I just wanted to touch on what Mr.
So Rashad, I overrode that and allowed you onto the panel, bro. So you can follow me on Twitter if you want to, bro. Don't be afraid, man.
What up, guys? Shay, can you ask your question again? Because I hear it's about Tyreek, but how was it worded? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, by the sounds of it, Lewis was loud and wrong. But go ahead.
No. My question was, if they, let's say for we're playing devil's advocate, because I don't think they will but let's say devil's advocate, that if they do give Tyreek Hill the bag, would that set a precedent for every player from now on? From now on, like someone like Zach Seiler, hey man, I had a good year. Why can't I get? I'll play my contract. Why can't I get a new deal? Or
No. These guys know what they're doing, Shake. There's a reason why Tyreek Hill is asking for the bag. He has all the leverage when it comes from him. And Drew Rosenhaus isn't dumb. Tyreek Hill is sitting here knowing the Dolphins traded 5 draft picks for him. 5, bro. Plus his production that he proved that he was worth. He has all the leverage. And him asking for more money, it was almost just like everybody can easily say, well, he's only asking for money because he doesn't have no guarantee money left on his deal. Duh. That's why he's asking for money, because he wants guaranteed money left on his deal. And he has all the leverage because guess what? If the Dolphins don't pony up and pay his demands, all 30, I would say 30, because I'm going to leave the Kansas City Chiefs out, but I doubt the Chiefs wouldn't want Tyreek Hill back. Every 31 team in the NFL would want Tyreek Hill back. That's how he has all the leverage. Because if he didn't have no leverage, no team in the NFL would want him. And that's the issue.
Okay, and that's fine.
So I don't think it sets the precedent. Let me finish real quick. I don't think it sets the precedent to someone like Zach Seiler, who has no leverage. If you're a player with leverage, you're a player with leverage.
You don't need leverage to set precedent.
Hold
yes,
on,
you do.
Hold on,
no, you don't. It's
hold
called
on,
greed.
You need
capitalism.
I think
it's not greed.
Different
It's called being the one of the best, and other organizations will jump
let Lewis respond now.
We need a mute button on goddamn YouTube. That's what I'm asking for. Is a goddamn mute button, because this is why Twitter, in my opinion, with the mute button is spot on. For moments like this. No, Crypto, because I know you're going to start talking about capitalism and the conversation is going to go left. Let me tell Pete where he's dead ass wrong.
Go ahead.
No, it don't matter if Tyreek has the leverage. You said because other 31 teams will want him. Who gives a shit? What does that have to do with the Miami Dolphins? The point is, he has no leverage.
It has everything to do with the Miami Dolphins, because he's under contract with us, asking for more money, and he knows every team will go after him. Yep.
Can I finish? So your point is that he has the leverage because all 31 teams would want him. Well, guess what it wouldn't mean? If the other teams had an opportunity to get him, it would be because Miami don't want him no more. Because he's under contract for the next 2 years. We don't have to do shit. So that's where you're wrong. He has no leverage in this scenario. You're either going to play for Miami or you're just not going to play, right? That's number one. And number two.
Wrong.
No, what do you mean I'm wrong? He got 2 years left. But either way, it's cool. Either way, it's cool. The fact remains, right? And this is where people like Pete is not going to like to hear it. But I'm here to tell you the goddamn gospel. The facts are that when the last 2 years, even though Tyreek has been the most productive receiver in the league, right? It's because they're targeting him more and more and more. But the kicker is when the Miami Dolphins offense is at its best is when the ball's being spread out. And look at it's dictated by the numbers. When Tua's getting all receivers involved, when the running game is getting involved, the overall aspect of the total offense is better. So this narrative that we need Tyreek and Tyreek is the make or break, that's all false. It's cap. So don't sit here and try to tell me about no damn leverage. How does a player have
by the
leverage
way, for the new
2 years left
people
on the deal?
that aren't used to StreamYard and YouTube, we do have a mute button. You're not supposed to tell the new people, Lewis, that they can just unmute themselves when they get muted.
Unbelievable. Pete gonna talk about how does the man have leverage? The man has 2 years left to go on his deal. What leverage?
By the way, real quick, this is my mute button.
I mean, we do have that. We do have that ultimate power, but and for some reason, just like on Twitter, Crypto doesn't even actually have to unmute himself. He can just talk right through it. He's got some kind of special.
That's right.
I mean,
Hey,
I don't know. He must have.
hey,
Nah,
He must
don't be up here quiet, Cruz. What you think
no,
about
I
that leverage?
think Crypto traveled inside of DC when he bought his cell phone. The day he got his cell phone, he got one of them like used government phones or something. It just talks right through the mute, man.
Rashad, what you think about that?
I got secrets, man.
Rashad's going to tell you I'm spot on. How does a man have leverage?
I'm
He's
trying to
under contract for 2
Rashad,
years.
what you
Explain
think
that to
I
about
don't
me.
see
that?
how he has
Cruz.
leverage with the
No
2 years
player
left
has
on the
leverage
deal.
of.
And I think the next 2 years are his biggest cap hits too. So
Wow.
I
think
don't
everybody's looking
know.
at the situation wrong.
All
The
right,
only
Rashad.
leverage,
At
if
least
he
you
has
said me
any.
and Lewis are
He
wrong. Go
doesn't
ahead.
even.
No, Lewis is spot
I,
on, but if
I
he's
just
going to
have
argue
no
anything, it could be he's the
Wow,
most productive
another
wide
one thinking
receiver in
Lewis is
NFL
right.
history over the last two
Y'all all
seasons.
gonna roll the same boat with Lewis, right? So I'm gonna have to get all of y'all off
I
that boat.
I
Go
got
ahead,
And we
I
can
got
Rashad.
all
Make your
hear
own
you,
wave.
Mystic. Pete
I
just
just asked
talks
a question
over
real quick.
everybody, just so you
If
know. Just to let you know, we could hear you.
if
Yeah,
you
it is what it is.
Well,
if
I'm just
Tyreek
letting you know that the YouTube, the StreamYard doesn't have the problem that Twitter does. We can hear you. It's just that Pete was just rolling over you.
Yeah,
And by the
I
way,
think if he's going to argue anything, it's his production. 3,400 yards in 2 seasons. That's it. Like that's the only leverage the dude has.
hey, by the way, Pete, I'm glad you're up here because I haven't used this in a while.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get the steamroller going. I'm about to get on Rashad if he don't give his own wave. What's up, Rashad?
I'm trying to talk, but y'all probably can't hear me. If Tyreek claims all he wants is guarantees and so on and so forth, y'all got a problem with guaranteeing next year at $34 million a season?
No,
Not
you
giving more
give him
money.
whatever he requests, and
I,
you have to give it to him immediately.
that's not what I'm asking. That's
His
not what I'm
cap hit
asking.
next year is
Listen,
54.
Rashad, I agree with you. If it's not a pay raise and more guarantees, I'm fine with that.
I mean, you might
Right, as long as it's not a
if
crazy
you
pay raise. That's
if you
just
look at
ridiculous.
the books for next year, his money is accounted for, even though it's not guaranteed. They're saying if he's on the roster next year,
Cut out.
I think Lewis forgot what Tua looks
On
like
the other
without
token,
Tyreek Hill.
Rashad bought
That's
his
what I
phone
think it is.
outside of
22 million,
DC.
I think, but
He looks like a quarterback who could carry a bunch of
22
misfit wide
million.
I
receivers. That's
think
what he
y'all
looks
look.
like.
I
Saving
think
it,
y'all
selling it
anyone
for
that's on Lewis'
Divine,
side
giving
right
it
now
to
on this take
Tua,
forgot
so
what
on and
Tua
so
looks
forth.
like without
We also
Tyreek.
No,
That's
got
that's
all I'm
not
gonna say.
about carrying
we
one.
got
The
the
people
June
that writes
1st
and signs the
cuts,
checks
post cuts,
always
whatever
have
the
the
fuck it is.
leverage.
You also possibly got your quarterback. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay,
I
we
hear
hear
you
you.
now,
Yeah, you
Rashad.
Yeah.
sound
My
fine.
fucking Wi-Fi connected in the house. You also got Teron that might retire. You also have a cap increase, so you might have money next year because you already got Jalen Phillips and Jalen Waddle under contract. So
That's
that
a good
leaves
point,
Tua
Rashad.
and
Yeah,
Howard.
that's exactly why you extend Tyreek because you're gonna get Teron Armstead's money off the book. That's facts, bro.
You could get
That's exactly why
Teron,
you
you get
extend
Chubb
Tyreek and
money,
you
How
give
you
him
know they don't
everything
want to
he
use
needs.
that for
you
his
get the cap
replacements?
increase. You extend Tua, you can move money around. You can
That's one of
push
the
Waddle
best
money
takes
back.
Rashad ever said. The money that opens up getting off of Teron Armstead.
You can restructure Waddle. You can restructure Ramsey. It's ways that it can work out for Tyreek and the team and Tua. Everybody gets paid versus us just like, all right, we cut Reek and now we can move money around for Tua forward. And then what? Who are we bringing in to replace Reek? That's my only thing. Like we're getting rid of him for what exactly? What are we
We don't
getting
have to
rid of him
worry
for?
about replacing Reek, Rashad. He's on our
We're
team for the next
expecting
3
Jalen
years.
Waddle to replace
You
that
replace him with
production.
the
You
receivers
tell me
that's
we
in the
build the
house.
offensive line, we get Pro Bowlers in 2 more positions on the offensive line. Yeah, let them go and run the ball 30 times, 35 times a
Oh
game.
my God, Rashad. The question was, does
What the fuck are
Tyreek
we
Hill have
talking about?
leverage? I don't know where Rashad went with this question, bro.
Rashad
That's
does this all the
Rashad's new
time.
nickname. Oh my
You
God,
you
Rashad.
you ask Rashad a question, and Rashad brings up 9 different other things that no one's even talking about.
He was cooking, and
All
then
right, so
he got lost in
that's
the
what I'm saying.
sauce or
If we're
something.
not
So
paying
does it
Tyreek
set a
Hill,
precedent
if
or
we're
does it
saying
not
get
set a
rid of him,
precedent?
it better be to build the offensive line I don't want Tua throwing the ball 35 times a game. I want to run the ball 35 times a game. If we're getting rid of
We're gonna
Tyreek
go
Hill.
back to that boring
That's not the
offense.
question, Rashad. It's does it set a precedent in the locker room if we restructure Tyreek Hill for guys like Seiler and these other guys that just signed deals?
Is it a
No,
domino
you know
effect,
why? Because
basically?
we already set the precedent that if you're that nigga, you can do that.
Yeah,
Xavier fucking
X did
Howard.
it
We've been
when he
doing
got
that
10
shit. It don't make
interceptions.
no
The
fucking
very next
difference,
year,
man.
he asked for more
It's the
money.
same GM, right? The same front office.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what
Okay.
kind of sets a domino effect because you'd be like they could like for
Yeah,
instance,
because X just did it.
if it was like for instance if it was just Xavier Howard a one off, they don't have leverage. But now you're doing it to two people. Now you're starting now you can start seeing the pattern. Well, you can build yourself a case. Well, you did it for this player and you did it for this player. Why can't I get it?
But is
the
it the
difference with
the
Xavier
X deal
Howard
was
was
at the beginning of his deal where
yeah,
Tyreek is
the
at the
X
end of
thing
his.
was he literally wanted more money than the nigga next to him. Tyreek has a good point. He wants I have no more guarantees after this year and I don't want to leave. Nigga, can I get some, just guarantee me 30 million? 32
Are you
million
not
maybe?
aware that's Drew Rosenhaus's plot,
Well,
Rashad? That's him.
too
That's
bad if
just
he
letting.
mismanaged his
Look,
money. I don't feel
this is
sorry
how they
for him.
play the
He
games,
should have
Rashad.
invested
They
it
go
right.
out. They sent Tyreek and his
Cause I
agent
wouldn't say he
because
mismanaged it.
athletes
I
first.
say
Let me
the
tell you,
Dolphins
Rashad.
did it.
Athletes first threw out Tua to throw
He
his
always think
propaganda,
he's
right?
arguing with me. That's why Rashad thinks my takes are so bad. Because he thinks he's arguing with me every single time he's talking to somebody. I just figured it out.
What'd he say?
He said he just called Pete color.
That
Oh,
means
And I
he don't
just
like you,
realized
fella.
why Rashad thinks my takes are so bad.
Wait, what happened?
oh.
Hold
Getting out the
on.
car.
Wait a minute. Real quick, the boogeyman is here. Everybody be careful, the boogeyman.
Oh.
Two-phone
Who's that?
tone.
Who?
Fellas.
Everybody
Tone?
hide your phones.
Tyreek
Good
Hill has
tone.
all the leverage, bro.
Hold on, listen. Hold on. Let me. I had to come up here. I think everybody is missing one of the key components because y'all said it. How could it set precedent? You said they did it for Xavier Howard, but Xavier Howard led the league with 10 interceptions before he demanded that increase. And Tyreek, if last time I checked, led the league in receiving yards the last 2 seasons. It wasn't even close. So nobody else on this team have those accolades to try to do what they're doing. So you can't set that kind of precedent if you're not doing what these two guys are doing to demand.
Exactly.
If they want to get
They
that.
saying if they do that,
Exactly.
that's what we're saying, Tony.
Yeah,
If
but
the
there's
next
but they
guy
don't
come
have
in
the
and start
numbers
doing
like
that,
Tony is saying.
Hold on, wait.
They don't have the
none of them
numbers.
have
if they
the
do it
numbers.
within
None
their
of them-
subcategories, they
neither
can
one of
do
those
that.
people you're talking about.
Y'all
are
push. He
even-
said Zach Zeiler. Zach
Hold
Zeiler
on.
ain't gonna lead the
Hold
league. or
on,
nothing.
bro. Hold on. Neither one of these people, Zach Sider, none of them are top 5 in their position in
None.
any statistical category. None of them. So they
but listen, he
Christian
had
Wilkins
identical.
was.
Listen, he had
Christian
identical
Wilkins not on
stats
the
as Christian.
team.
Listen, he had identical stats as Christian Wilkins, and Christian Wilkins got 30-something million, and he's
But not
he's
with
a
this
quarter of
team.
that.
You saying us setting precedent. We won't care what other bad teams do.
Yeah.
No,
So-
he's talking about us setting precedent with ourselves.
Only
That's
the
what he meant.
Chargers.
Right.
Only the Chargers.
Right. So with ourselves, you don't see us re-signing people or redoing a contract if they not at least top 5 in their position. That's the only time
well,
you can have in a position.
Well,
to
Javon
have
Holland was top 5 in his position. Is he gonna ask for more money? I think so.
Javon Hollis wasn't. We ain't talk about PFF. We talk about the actual stats
No,
that
that's what he
count.
was.
No, he wasn't.
I don't know. I was
Crypto, you talk
told he
about
was a top
PFF,
5
I'm talking
nigga.
Crypto, you talk about PFF numbers.
Well, Javon
Those-
Holland does still have
those-
one more year to
Those
match
are not
what
quantitative.
Winfield
You
did.
cannot quantify them. So you're talking about some PFF shit that they just giving a percentage and gray zone. I'm talking about things that you could actually go back and be like, listen, I led the league in interception. I was top 5 in interception for safety. No, he can't say that.
Right, and again,
No, he's not gonna say that for
Javon
interception.
Holland still has to put his 4th year
What's
in.
safety? What's the most
relative
any
to
safety got in
Anthony Winfield.
interceptions?
It don't matter. He's not top 5 in the position.
Rob Woodson had how much?
Yeah,
Like
yes, he's
12.
ranked that much.
Rob Woodson had like 11 interceptions one season, didn't he?
So we can't just come here and say,
That was at
yeah,
cornerback.
No, it's
He
not
was playing
setting a
safety at the Raiders at that time. Crypto.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was, bro.
I don't
He
know.
was a
No,
DB.
I
He
don't
was a
recall him getting
DB.
no damn.
Okay, he was a
He was a
DB.
cornerback when he got
know
all
if he
them
ever played
interceptions.
safety.
No,
Let
he
me
was a
look.
safety. He was a safety, but I mean, at that point, he was mainly playing safety because he transitioned. But I guess you want to call him a
You
DB.
can't count it exclusively.
The
No,
the
he wasn't
same people,
exclusive
the
safety.
same people that are saying Tyreek has leverage is the same people that are saying Tua has leverage. And I think both.
That's false. That's
I
false.
think
That's
this is
false.
ridiculous.
I say Tyreek
1999
has leverage. Tua has no leverage. What do you? That's how
1999
I
to
stand.
2003, Woodson played
Well,
free safety.
you would say Tua don't have anything, Pete. So you're disqualified from that conversation.
Okay, so explain
I'm
to me
talking
how
about-
Tua has leverage, Lewis.
How many
I
interceptions
don't
did he
think
have?
he has. I don't think he has leverage. So I don't
Oh,
know what the hell
exactly.
you're
So we're
talking about.
good.
We are, yeah. What I'm saying is for the people that think that Tyreek in this situation has leverage because of whatever he's done for the past 2 years, it's false. Tyreek don't have no leverage, just like in Tua's situation, he don't have no damn leverage. So I don't give a damn what Tyreek is talking about. Oh, I want more money
The
because I
most
want to
in his
retire.
career,
He
Crypto.
don't. None of these players in Miami
seasons,
have no
highest
leverage.
I
seasons,
wasn't speaking
7 and 8 were
on
both
leverage.
as
I was
free
speaking on
safety.
the players thinking that they could come to the table and ask for another contract because they think they had a good season.
Right. No,
It don't work that way.
I wasn't just saying you, Tony. I'm just saying when we start having conversations about money and this and that, people always come up with the player has the leverage. No, they don't. In what world does the player have the leverage? I don't understand.
I said
Like,
the guys that write the
in what
checks. That's
player?
what I said all the time.
In what world are we living in? Like the player has the leverage.
Generational players, Lewis.
The
What are
only
you
players
talking
you can
about?
argue on one
Did
player,
it?
and that's
Hold on.
Mahomes, is the
Hey,
only player in this league that has
that's not.
leverage.
That's false too, Crypto. Didn't
That's the
Eli
only
Manning
player in
get
this
drafted?
league that has
That's not.
leverage.
Okay. Didn't Eli Manning get drafted by the Chargers? Requested a trade right on draft day and says, "I want to play for the Giants." Come on, bro. Some players they just have. They're an it
That's
factor.
the
They have
desperation
more
for the
leverage
owners.
than others.
That's different,
No,
bro.
that's
That's
leverage.
different.
Yeah, that's a totally different
No,
That's
situation.
leverage.
that's totally different.
That's
You
leverage.
know that.
saying,
No,
That
that's
ain't no
not.
damn
His
leverage. That
last
was a
name was
desperate
Manning.
owner.
His
That
last
was a
name was
desperate
Manning.
owner.
No, his last name
No.
was Manning. He had leverage.
Nah.
You could
Not
dry
for
nah all
money.
you want. I'm telling you.
Not for money.
That's what happened.
Nah.
Okay.
Name another
okay,
player.
Pete,
No
Pete,
way.
but whatever team he ended up going to, he wasn't commanding.
And he
wasn't
was right.
dictating the money for his rookie contract.
Yeah, but
He
I hate to
dictated
agree
where
with
he
Pete.
wanted to
I
go.
think that's even worse. If you could tell somebody, "I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing for you," and he had no power in that situation,
Rookie.
none at all.
That's more
Rookie.
exactly. This makes the GM look weak or the owner
Well,
looks
but,
weak.
No,
no,
of
we
course,
talk
but it
about,
has the player with
but
leverage.
he dictated where he wanted to go.
Facts.
That was unprecedented.
Facts.
That was crazy. I mean, I hate to agree with it.
No,
But
he was the second guy. John Elway did that.
John
No,
Elway. It
you're
wasn't
wrong.
a
John Elway
precedent.
did it.
Yeah,
It wasn't
John
a
Elway
precedent.
did
John
it.
Elway
It
did
wasn't
it.
precedent.
Brett
Yeah, but
Favre
you're
did
going
it.
way back to
But
84.
that would have been something more
What's good,
like
Scott
he just
Jackson?
didn't
What's
play.
good, brother?
what year was John
Didn't Brett
Elway
Favre
drafted?
do it too?
In
84.
83.
I was born in
83,
84. I
83,
wouldn't know
84
nothing
season.
about that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it happened before, but it's very, very rare
And I'm pretty
when a
sure
player
Brett
gets away with
Favre
that
did it too.
nonsense.
That's leverage. That's all I wanted to bring out. When a player
That's not
shows leverage.
leverage.
I don't think Favre
The
did it
man
'cause
was
he got
going to play
drafted.
baseball.
He played
No,
for the
Brett.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, Brett Favre didn't do it.
No, he wasn't drafted by Atlanta.
Yeah, he was drafted by Atlanta, but
Yeah,
he
Yes,
played
he
for
but
was
Atlanta.
drafted
yeah,
by
he
Atlanta.
played. Yeah, he
but
was. Yes,
but
he played
for
for him.
Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
see what
played
you're
for
saying.
Atlanta.
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
he actually played.
Yeah, he actually played, and then he traded him out.
Yeah, 2 games. You're right.
Right.
4 attempts.
Got him up out of there.
and 4 attempts and 0 completions.
And even then, John Elway didn't have leverage.
I'm gonna give a small example of leverage. Rumors were going around in that Kyler Murray draft, right? That if the Cardinals didn't draft him #1, he was gonna go play baseball. So he was using baseball as leverage to
That's also
actually.
completely different.
They
How
would've
many
made him pound
quarterbacks have
sand.
that
Stop
ability, dude?
I don't care.
When does it apply
I'm
to
giving him one
contracts?
No,
example.
that was
Tyreek
John
Baseball
Elway's
money is
situation. I just
different, though.
explained, color. He was going to play baseball.
Yep.
Elway was going to
what
play
did he?
baseball.
Yeah, Kyler. Oh, I don't know about Elway, but I'm telling you about Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, even though the whole world knew,
Well, that's a
he goes from
completely
college.
different
That
type
was just
of
a narrative.
leverage, bro.
That was just a narrative. But he
That's
can
not a
use that.
common leverage. That's not like every player can do that. I mean, if you're gonna say that, well,
He
Patrick
got like it
Mahomes
happens
could've
all
went
the
and played
time.
shortstop somewhere.
That goes to the point, though, Color. If a player can't do that, that player is less than to ever be in position
once
to have
they've
leverage in a
decided to
deal.
play in the
It's those
NFL
type
for
of
whatever
players that
team,
have
they have no
leverage,
leverage in
that
the
walk in
contract.
color. But it's those type of players that look, when they walk into the general manager's office, the door is open for them. They don't have to
Get it,
turn
but
a
as
knob.
soon as they
2024,
decide,
Pete. No player
as
has
soon as they
leverage, man.
decide whatever team to play
Oh,
for in the NFL, they ain't got no leverage in the
Tyreek
as
doesn't
far as the
sign his own
contract goes.
checks. How does he have leverage? He doesn't sign his own checks.
okay.
I mean,
That's
a
fine.
billionaire can just be like, "Yo, I'll give you $1." What are you gonna do? You're gonna say no, and you're not gonna play. So what? Obviously, if I'm telling you I'm only gonna give you $1, I don't give a shit if you don't play. So
I
how
don't
the hell
think
is that leverage?
I don't think Tyreek has leverage in this situation, but the fact that y'all thinking no player has leverage in 2024 is absolutely ridiculous.
I said
don't
only
get where
one.
y'all-
I named
That's
the one. It
crypto.
was Mahomes.
That's crypto.
I didn't say none.
Mahomes.
I said he's the only player in
Watch
this
how
league that's got
and watch
leverage.
how I kill that too. Because I
You
you know what? It's
crazy.
Thursday.
If you think only Patrick Mahomes has, that's wild. Y'all crazy.
I'm gonna say this. Guess
Well,
what,
well
crypto?
let's start going over the players that have the leverage then.
I'm gonna tell
What
you right
players have
now.
the leverage?
Every single
Because he's the
player
only
that
person
I'ma
that's
tell you-
winning.
Burrow in Cincinnati.
No.
No,
This is
he can be
easy.
replaced.
This is
Players
easy.
and how
Every
they have
player
leverage.
that has a no trade clause on their contract immediately and automatically has leverage. How about that?
Okay, well that's a given. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That right
Okay,
there.
well, no one has those kind of contracts no more.
Yes, they do have.
Dak
What do you
Prescott.
mean?
Dak Prescott has a no franchise tag clause.
No.
And
Stop.
Well,
he
stop,
franchise tag is
stop,
different from trading.
Stop.
And I think Lamar
Stop.
Jackson
And
has a no
Tua
trade
has
clause.
Santa Claus.
Stop. Again, I cannot believe Mystic again, bro. You got to do a better job, Mystic, saying I'll give you that to Pete. Let me put an end to Pete's nonsense right there. Oh, Dak Prescott, he has a no trade clause. He has the leverage. Well, why the fuck if he has the leverage, then the Dallas Cowboys haven't given him a new deal? Because this is the last year of his deal.
That was crypto said that.
No. Mystic
No,
said
I
that
only
the-
named one
He had a
person.
no franchise clause.
So I guess this depends on the situation and time of when you're talking about these things then. Because in the beginning, Dak did have that leverage, and that's why he has it, but he lost the leverage with his play, and that's why they're not giving him the deal.
Bro, we're getting
And they
confused.
can't trade him.
We're getting confused. When a team gives a player a deal, we come out and say, oh, well, the player had the leverage there. No, they don't. If the team don't want to give a player a deal, the player can say they want a deal. The leverage is always with the people giving the money.
Signing the
Period.
checks. Let's
Like,
sign the
no,
check.
That's
There's only
100%
one
false.
person.
That
There's only
is
one person you can argue that has
false.
leverage.
No, it's
And that's
not.
the man in Kansas City that's been winning
Okay,
everything.
I know what you're
That's the only
saying.
player. That's the only player I would say have some leverage.
Hold on, everybody. Lewis, you've only got one more question to answer to take the steak off the grill, bro. With Dak Prescott, what if he balls out this year? They almost get to a Super Bowl, and he's saying, "Okay, I want new money," and they want him now, and they don't have the ability to franchise tag him.
The problem is when you say that color like that. Remember what you said, what you tell me about Tua all the time. If Tua plays on the 5th-year option and he does the same thing and he balls out, then and this is your words, color. You said you wouldn't mind what Miami pays him, right? But
Right.
then in Dallas, it would be the same situation. You make him play out, and to your scenario, if Dallas wants him, then what does it matter what he's getting?
Because maybe they
brought
don't
it out
think he
years
can
ago.
repeat it, and they want to franchise tag him to save $20 million.
Well, again, in that scenario, for him, them putting that in that contract, they gave him the leverage.
Right.
So
That's what I was
Fair
saying.
enough.
What are you talking about?
No. But they gave him the
Fair enough.
He didn't walk into that
They
deal
abdicated the leverage, right?
Yeah, they gave
Right,
him
you
the
can
leverage.
give up your leverage.
He didn't walk in there and say, "Oh, this is what I want." He could. Let's say, for the sake of argument, Mister, I'm Dak, you're them. Right before that, and I say, "Hey, I want this in my contract." Right? If you give me everything I want, you just gave me the leverage. But when I
just transfer your responsibility,
no, that's not how leverage works, bro. And that
it is how leverage works. He gave up the leverage. It is.
No, it doesn't.
You gave it to him. Lewis is right.
That's not giving
He
him leverage.
relinquished
That's
your
giving him
leverage
what he wants.
because you're giving it to all his demands.
Bro.
Can I say something
Giving
real
somebody
quick?
what they want was giving them leverage. That's not giving them the
Fellas,
leverage. You gotta have the
You
leverage.
are
before
if you
go
making it
there.
a non-trade clause.
Fellas, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Rashad.
Dallas still has the leverage. He can come in there and say whatever the fuck he wants if he wins the Super Bowl, and they can be like, yeah, nigga, go ahead out in the open market and go get it.
I mean, of course, that's what I. That's what
Which it boils down to what my original statement. Not unless you sign the checks, you don't have the leverage.
Exactly. They sign that. If he go in there and say, "I want 65 million per," they will look at that nigga and say, "I bet you do."
To your point, Rashad, the reason I said, hey, it's at a billionaire's whim earlier. Take it off the quarterback and put it on any other position in the organization. The coach.
Thank you.
How much leverage did Flores have on Ross?
Not a damn thing.
But why are we trying to bring badass examples to try to win an argument? Let's talk about somebody like Justin Jefferson.
Because ultimately,
who the fuck had leverage in that goddamn situation?
Because ultimately,
Minnesota.
Because ultimately, Tony, even if
Minnesota is the best receiver in football.
Minnesota had the money.
Somebody else like you're not finding no other player like Justin Jefferson. Stop it.
I get that, but Minnesota still had the leverage.
Hold on. Even if a quarterback deserves whatever he's asking for, the billionaire
they didn't have to pay that nigga.
Rashad, hold on.
My bad.
They didn't have to pay that nigga. You could say that about anybody. They don't gotta pay anybody.
Look at this man. Got a Twitter hand up. Look at this nigga.
Anybody can let good players go. But do you want to make money for your franchise? Or you
Tony, they let players
got the Twitter hand
all the time. Tony,
I'm talking about the owner making that decision, Tony. It's really at the whim of a billionaire.
The owner
wants to do with his toys.
It don't matter.
Somebody got their hand up.
You don't lose
that's
players.
a Twitter. We got a Twitter visitor, y'all, and we got to go to the hands. We got somebody off Twitter.
Drape your yellow shirt over your hand,
guys,
and it'll look like Twitter, bro.
Yeah, you got to put your shirt over your hand, man.
If you want to go to Decorum, go to a Jets page.
Now, real quick, right? Because again, if I'm wrong, I apologize. Whoever said it just hit a grand slam. I'm going to use a baseball analogy. There was runners on first, second, and third. Now the bases are clear. And I'm going to say it was color. I just heard it. That was a perfect example. He hit a home run. Brian Flores, right? We're all Dolphin fans here, right? Take feelings aside. When was the last time a coach in the Dolphin history before Brian Flores had back-to-back winning seasons? Go ahead, I'll wait. How long? Because all I hear is how many playoffs. It's been 24 years since the playoff. Before Brian Flores did it, name me the last coach that had back-to-back winning seasons. You see how everybody stays quiet?
That is not you can't compare him to
15, 20 years ago. 15, 20 years prior. Go ahead.
You can't compare him to people like Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson. You can't.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, yeah.
All I'm saying is there's leverage there.
No,
when we're what do you mean? If I'm in charge of an organization that I know it's been 15 years since they've had a winning season, and I come to the table and I finish back to back, that's not one. It's back to back years.
And
they let him go.
He was 10 and 6. He was no.
I don't know. No,
he was 10 and 6. He was 10 and 6 the year before, and he digressed. Stop it! No,
that's only one game, Tony. Stop it! You're being disingenuous.
And it was game season. Look at the percentage.
That was a regression, bro. You don't get no leverage by doing that. And
it's not a regression.
All right.
One game.
You know who else? Regressed?
It wasn't a big regression, but it wasn't a regression.
Okay. And you know who else regressed?
Okay, a 2% regression.
I see your point, but in the same sentence, you're saying that 3,400 in 2 seasons isn't leverage.
Put your name on it. Who else regressed from 10 and 6 to 9 and 8 those 2 years?
Huh?
Because we talk about how.
Say again.
Hold on. I've heard people say. Wait a minute. I've heard people say that our quarterback has leverage because we've had 4 straight winning seasons.
I'm not saying that. I never said he got it.
Well, let me tell you. Well,
that's
Yeah,
not
that's what
leverage.
people saying
I
that
don't know
gives
about
them
that.
leverage.
well,
That
let me
gives
tell
Tua's
you. Let me
leverage.
let me
That's
tell
not
you
good
something.
enough leverage because I can always also say you ain't been there for.
Well,
you ain't been
let me
Well,
there.
I
tell
know
you
you
something.
disagree with
Well,
that,
let me.
Tony. I'm just putting that
Well,
out as the point that that's
Right.
not
People
leverage.
use that
no, no,
as
no, no.
as
Hey,
an argument for
no,
leverage.
no. Hey, Tony, let me tell you
Thank you,
something that
Andrevius. Thank you,
let,
please.
let me tell you something that you did say, Tony. Right? Because you just told Color you didn't say that. But you did bring up Justin Jefferson. So
Yeah.
2 years ago, Justin Jefferson had great numbers. This was 2 years ago. Now,
Yeah.
last year, he not only put up worse numbers, but he got hurt. But you said
Right.
coming into this year, he had all the leverage. Wouldn't you say from 2 years ago where his numbers, where he was healthy and he had better numbers, to this year, when after this year where he had regressed, to use your words, but he still had leverage? Explain to me how that works, Tony.
Because Justin Jefferson been a top 2 fucking receiver since he been in the league.
You
That's
talked
why
about
he got
regression.
leverage.
You
You
talked
don't.
about regression.
All right.
You said
Okay.
from year to
Okay.
year.
Oh, and you gonna
about
let me answer the
regression.
question, or you gonna want me to answer the way you want?
Now I want you to stand on business where you said
I
regression.
am standing on business. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna tell you about leverage. It's not you when he been a top 2 receiver outside of Tyreek is the only one I'll put in his class right now. Since he been in the league from day one, you got leverage by saying either you pay me or go find somebody like me. Somebody's gonna pay me. That's leverage. No matter what they did, he was getting paid that bad. That's why he got leverage. Everybody don't walk in there like that. I'm just saying y'all can't say there's no player that can have leverage. Yes, there are. Because people like Justin Jefferson can say, yo, either you pay me or I'm going to go somewhere else and let them pay me. That's what you call leverage.
And ultimately, a billionaire can tell him to walk.
Right. And another billionaire going to
So he
pay
has
him.
no leverage.
No, that is leverage because
Well, let me
hold on.
hold on. Let me get to this numbers thing that y'all playing with this. Y'all want to be cute with these numbers when y'all want to talk about going from 10 games to 9 games. Guess what? I could be cute too when we went from 5 games to 10 games. He doubled his output in wins. So y'all want to say, oh, there was a regression of 1.5 games? I want to say he doubled his output from year 1 to year 2.
Do you want to know
so
why
overall, there was a greater percentage increase than it was decrease.
Do you want to know why?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to play cute with these numbers.
Do you want to know why he didn't have leverage? Because y'all talking numbers and all that. Y'all not speaking facts. The fact that the franchise didn't want him took away all his leverage. The reason people like Justin Jefferson got leverage because the franchise didn't want to lose him.
I ain't talking
it's
about
not
that.
only
I'm talking about
your
Flores' 10 wins
numbers.
versus
that,
8
again,
wins
that's
or 9
assumed
wins.
leverage, just like the Dallas Cowboys by giving Dak the franchise.
Dallas Cowboys could
So
say
I am
no.
an honest broker. I add in
That
the
don't mean-
tank year too.
That don't mean that Dallas Cowboys wants to keep him like that, because after paying him, they seen what he's capable of, and maybe that's not good enough for him. Dak Prescott cannot go there and be like, "Hey, yo, either y'all pay me or somebody else." No, because based on, I ain't gonna say we guarantee, but most of us are like, bro, ain't too many people gonna pay you. That you not showing us enough. So I wouldn't say a player like him has
I hate
leverage.
to sound like one of those white.
I'm talking about the niggas like Justin Jefferson's.
You don't have leverage unless you sign a check. I stand on my square.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I'm just
circle
saying,
back
you
to
get the leverage when that.
To what Shake was talking about with Tyreek. Now you brought up Justin Jefferson, right? Well, Tyreek, I could, and I'm expecting to see that he actually.
We fired Flores due to communications. It had nothing to do with his record.
I never said Tyreek had the leverage here. Remember, he's not one of the people. I said.
But hold on. I expect to see Tyreek actually improve.
Can we kill that once and for all? Flores was not fired due to job performance.
Who said that, though?
Communication and collaboration.
Let me know when I can finish, bro.
No, go ahead. Because nobody want to acknowledge his increase in wins.
Back talking.
His fucking increase in wins from freaking 5 to 10.
That's why
But he has a 1-game decrease. He goes a 1-game decrease, and everybody wants to say we fell off a cliff. Yeah, we want to miss the fact that there was a big increase, a doubling of production.
YouTube panels, there's no mute button. It's crazy.
So Tyreek has improved his production from last year to this year. He may even eclipse Justin Jefferson in the number 1 spot. I haven't finished the numbers yet. So he has actually the same, let's say, right, if you want to call it that, as Justin Jefferson to say not only to go to the table, but hey, shouldn't I be making more than that guy just got?
No, he's not young. He's way too old. He's not the age of
It
Justin
don't
Jefferson.
matter. Dude,
Yes, it
the last
does.
two
All
seasons,
that
because
comes in
Tony,
play
the
when you.
reason it don't matter is because the
Oh my
last two
God.
seasons have been the most productive of his career.
And he's getting older, so you don't know how much longer he could keep that up.
I mean,
Well, that's on
There
him.
go your leverage out the
as
window.
healthy as
Bam.
he's ever
Bye-bye.
been.
There go your leverage. Peace out the window. See that
He
right
looks
there?
as healthy as he's ever been.
So you gonna tell me? Listen, Tyreek can't go nowhere and say, "Hey, if you don't sign me, every other team would sign me." But everybody would have, and they mama would have lined up for Justin Jefferson. Certain
Well,
teams
that's
have to
true.
pay Tyreek because they be like, "Well, we already got our receiver."
That's
So
true.
certain
Now,
amount of
you're-
teams be
now
like,
you-
"Well, we
now
want to
you're
bring
right
him in."
to say you're right to say he don't have enough leverage to get that better than Justin Jefferson, like I was saying. But I think he has enough, if we're talking that, to say, yeah, give me some more make sure I got some more guaranteed money going forward.
Not necessarily because he's still under contract.
But it's not guaranteed. Like Lewis
Oh, well.
said, he's after that guaranteed.
Oh,
He's
well, so
out of
that's
guaranteed.
so. But
That's
when
why
it,
we
when,
shouldn't give in to
but
his
when it,
wills. I don't give a
but when
shit
it comes
about
to
guarantee.
right,
He
when it
should have
comes to
managed
the
his money right.
contract
He's
situation,
worried about running out of
he's
money.
doing-
That's his fault.
when
And
it comes
what
down
he's
to
saying, though, is I can't play without guarantees because of injury, whatever else. And if you want, that improved production that I showed you, then that's what you're going to have to do. Because if I give you that level of production, I'm taking a higher risk of injury. I'm on the field more. I'm running around more. I'm balling. Okay.
Well,
So
I think
it's all relative. You know what I mean?
the Miami Dolphins would be just fine going forward with Waddle as their number one receiver. So his leverage
If
is
you
not
think
as high as
that's a fair
Justin
opinion,
Jefferson.
bro. It's a fair opinion. I can't
So,
take that opinion
I
away
can't
from
give.
you.
I mean, I like Tyreek. I would love to have him for another 3 seasons. But to say I'm not saying that the players.
But I think
I'm
that's why
saying-
he's trying to strike now, because it
I
puts
mean,
pressure
he has to,
now.
but that don't give him
Like
the leverage.
Tony,
I
what
mean,
you're saying is if people were to think it out further, then they're going to come to that conclusion you're saying. But that's why he's pushing so hard and striking now, because he wants them to have to make a quick decision on it.
right.
He wants them to think about not having him over and just having Waddle now. You know what I mean?
Right. So I mean, I get that, but
And if they're pushing a real
you
Super
don't
Bowl
bend to
window,
that will because you got him
that's
under
why he's
contract anyways.
striking now. Well, I mean, I'm just guessing, but I think your opinion is completely rational, bro.
No, I just don't subscribe to this thought or this notion that no player has leverage. That is absolutely false. I won't say not too many players have leverage, but you don't walk in there and saying that no player has leverage.
Very small number.
And this is where I found myself, Tony, yesterday on Pete's show, arguing with our everybody's favorite Buccaneers fan, Real Talk, right? And we're breaking it down to where I'm having to explain to him what the word leverage means, definitionally. Leverage is simply number of options. If you have a large number of options, you have a large amount of leverage.
Right.
If the less options
don't get me wrong. Tyreek has Tyreek has a lot of options. There will be a bunch of players. A bunch of teams that would line up to get Tyreek because they'll give him 3 years, right? The difference with the Dolphins is, they feel like they'll be fine with Waddle, which is why they drafted him and why they paid him. So the leverage that he have against the Dolphins is not as high as if he want to just go hit the open market. Those teams will bid a lot more than the Dolphins will bid for him because we already feel like we got his replacement in here already. So you got to come to the table and we got to come to some kind of agreement. You don't have all the leverage here, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because we'll be willing to walk away from you or let you walk after the season because we still got you for the season.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, Tyreek, if he does have any, it's maximized right now. Because next season, given the results of this coming up season, next season, we may be ready to say, okay, let's find out what a world is like with just Waddle. You know what I mean?
And by the way, hold on real quick. I want to address this real quick. Cat for Life, I think you accidentally timed out Andrevius. I just got an email from Andreas that somebody timed him out, and I'm looking at it right now. Cat
We
for
just
life.
gave Cat for Life his wrench back, and he's already like accidentally timing people out. Who we gotten back, Shake? Away. Oh, I know who that is. It's Andy. I thought it said away. I'm like, damn, look at that, man.
But yeah, Cat for Life, be careful. You just timed out Andreas. I would appreciate if you don't time out
I'll
people.
fix it, Shake. Real quick, everybody welcome, because I think, is this Andy's YouTube debut? At least on the Finn's Tailgate. I know that.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? Welcome to the Tailgate.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you having me on the panel. What are we talking about right now? So we could have some fun.
Leverage is if the players or if any player could have leverage in 2024. Or you can answer the question. What's the question he asked first about Tyreek? Is he setting precedent for players to ask for new contracts?
Yeah, everybody hit the like button, and Shake might reset the topic and remind us what the opening topic was for today about do you think that Tyreek, if we cave to Tyreek, do you think that it causes guys like Zach Zeiler to have a case to be made to go back to the table, given that he had just as good of stats, if not better, than Christian Wilkins, who just got close to $30 million? Do you think it causes a trickle down effect if we give in to Tyreek's demands?
I think when it comes to Tyreek Hill, I think once he saw that Jalen Waddle contract, he was like, "All right, I need to try to get paid. You know, I'm almost at the end of my career, and you know, this is my last chance to get like a big contract, and this is why like there's been ongoing conversation that you know, Tyreek Hill is trying to get some." You know, some big bucks, because you know that last report that I read was that I saw that he's trying to get Justin Jefferson type of money, and it could trigger down, because let's say, for example, Tyreek Hill gets signed and Tua is still waiting for that contract. He's gonna be like, oh shit, you know, what about me? You know, when are you guys gonna decide to sign me? And it potentially could have a trickle down to like other players on the roster asking for a new contract.
Did he go signing or what the hell?
No, usually we're so used to everybody rolling each other here that nobody had anything to say.
Yeah, I literally I landed I dropped the mic on that one.
Hey, so you know, Andy, real quick, I want you to see I want you to pay attention to the little logo on the top right there that says Shake Money. I'm telling you right now, this is my show. So if any time you feel like doing the fight song, you have my permission.
Damn, finally. All right.
Abort, everybody abort.
Drop the album. You can drop the full release album, Andy.
And
the full
Andy,
album,
we have
if you
the
like.
ability here to put everybody backstage so that nobody, like, we can actually let one person talk, which you can't do on Twitter. You have to mute everybody. You know what I mean?
Perfect, man. I really appreciate that, man.
Hey,
you know,
Dolphin Winters in the
Good.
building.
You
What's going
just
on?
let us know, and we'll do this right here. We'll actually,
if you feel like dropping the album, have at it.
We'll solo you on the solo layout. You just let us know when you want to sing it, man.
What's going on, everybody?
All right,
What's up, Dolphin Winters?
Appreciate it.
What's up?
Andy, dímelo, Cap. ¿Qué bola?
Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you, bro.
Hey, is it true that Alan Pupar kicked you out, Cat for Life?
Not today. Yesterday, yeah, but not today.
I'm sorry, I could never get past that name. Any man with the name Poop in his name, I just don't give him no kind of credit, bro. I could never get past the name and never will. You got Poop right in your
Yeah,
name, bro.
I'm not seeing Andrevius on the.
Yeah, he's back.
No. Hey, he had.
back.
He's back. He's back.
Oh,
He's
did
back. Hey,
Cap
he
already
was
take
with
part
Omar
take care
today.
of it or something?
Hey, we're even Steven now. Hey, listen, he had Omar on his show today, Poopard, and they were talking, bro. And I'm telling you, man, it looks like Tua might be playing hardball until the last week of the training camp or the preseason, bro. Like, you got everybody saying that this leverage play that he has is not a leverage play. They have nothing. Athletes First has nothing, bro.
Of course they don't, because they'd have to admit
As a matter
they
of
don't
fact,
believe
they
in their
have to wait.
player.
They have to wait to cater to Jordan Love first before they even commit to Tua, bro. And they both have the same agency. So they're going to play it out until they feel that Green Bay might set the market. The Dolphins are not trying to set the market right now. They're in no rush to set the market. It's an arms race, like Crypto says all the time. And it's between the Jaguars, the Green Bay Packers, and right now the Dolphins are not in this race. They're letting them fight for the market title. Like, we can reset the market. We don't have to set it.
Hey, Cap, that literally makes no goddamn sense.
Okay, it makes no sense now, but every time you guys say that, it ends up playing out like that. Like I'm saying, let it play out.
You're saying wait for them to set the market and then reset it. That
The
means
Dolphins don't want to set the market. They're letting you know right now. They're rather
Cap,
play with the receiver
you're literally
market.
saying wait till somebody set the market and then pay him more. That makes no
No, we're not going to pay him more. We're going to let them set the market. We're not going to dictate the QB market. We're not going to touch it.
Stop it, Cap. It makes no sense, please, bro.
Okay, if it makes no sense, why hasn't it happened now yet, Tony?
They're negotiating. This will happen in negotiations.
Okay, they're
In other words,
to the
Tony
last
said
week
he
of
agreed
training
with you
camp and preseason,
100%,
bro.
Cap.
Get the hell out of here with that.
In other words, he agreed with you 100%.
Hey, Tony, the only thing that I don't understand, well, I understand, but the thing that doesn't add up to me, I should say, is that they're like, well, now, obviously, originally they said, late summer, and of course, I pointed out to everybody that late summer technically is like as late as September 20th. And somebody must have heard me, because then they kind of came out a week later and revised it to late July, which is around middle summer. And I'm thinking, well, you're haggling. I mean, I get that there's like paperwork's got to be drawn up, I guess, for each offer. I don't know, or whatnot, or I don't know.
If you guys look at the link, if you look at the link color I dropped earlier, Mike Florio explains it perfectly, bro.
What makes them know that the negotiations will take pretty much no longer than exactly another month?
Now,
They're trying to
all they're doing is haggling. All they're doing is saying, "Hey, $15, no 14, no 14.50, no 14.75, no."
right?
What takes a month?
this is why I left the panel, and I'm gonna leave here real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here real quick. Tony, and there, no disrespect to anybody else. Salute to everybody, especially Mr. Winters. I seen you come up here. So
my brother, what's good with you, family?
Damn. So Tony made you leave? That's fucked up.
No. I don't have the patience for the big panels no more.
Yeah, I feel you.
But just real quick, and again, it's not no disrespect, but I know Tony will know the two numbers I'm talking about, because when I hear about resetting the market, right? We always talk about resetting the market. There's only two numbers that the market is right now. There's two of them. Tony, do you know what those two numbers are?
Say again, I'm sorry. The two numbers of what?
The two numbers, because we're always talking about setting the market, right? Like to Cap's scenario, right? Well, we're going to let Jacksonville and Green Bay dictate what the market is. The market has already been set. It's been set for years. Tony, what are those two numbers for the market right now?
42 to 45, I believe. And that's guaranteed. So
the market is set. It's 40 to 47 million. Wherever Tua falls into that scenario, that's what it is. I don't give a damn about Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, or any other quarterback you want to. The market has been the market for 2 years ago when Lamar got his deal. Josh Allen when they got their deal. Herbert, Burrow, Goff. Go down the list. The number of the market is 40 to 47 million. I don't know how hard it is for people to understand that.
Apparently, it's hard for athletes first to understand that.
Well, it must be hard enough because, like I said, Lou, they're just haggling. What takes a month?
Bro, absolutely. It's 40 to 47 million.
So
going in.
Yeah, that's about the range. 40 to 47 with no leverage.
If athletes first knows this, why isn't the contract signed?
Because they're probably holding out the seat at the last minute to get every last dollar. That's why.
Absolutely.
That's
why I said it's going to take place September 2nd.
Who are they waiting
So
for?
circle that number.
I'm asking.
They're not waiting for anybody, Cap.
What the hell are they waiting for?
No.
Jordan Love.
What I'm asking is what changes given a certain amount of time goes by? What changes that dollar amount is what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
It could be incentives. It don't even got to be the dollar amount. It could be
incentives.
Again, when you're haggling with somebody,
well, what does incentives look like on a contract?
It takes 5 minutes to haggle with somebody. That's my point. What changes in a month?
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
A couple dollars. A couple dollars here and there, and this is why I got to get up out of here. And this is why, because fucking like people like Raphael Courtwright, Lewis, Tua hasn't earned that bag. You're delusional. Well, guess what? You're gonna be fucking sick to the stomach because when the motherfucker gets that fucking money, I'm not gonna be delusional. You're just still going to be a fucking idiot that sits in the chat all day. That's what you're going to be. These people are fucking idiots. The market is 40 to 47 million. Get over it.
He says lemon law does apply to Tua.
Damn. Jesus. Yo, wow.
Well, again, Lewis, I know what you mean. A couple dollars here or there, but I guess maybe I'm just being obtuse with the question, but what makes that change a couple dollars here or there given time going by? You see what I'm saying?
Well, absolutely. And again, you know why we're talking about a month? Because in a month, don't the players start training camp?
Right.
Don't Tua start getting fined when he doesn't show up?
There you go.
So we're getting to sort of an answer. Like, does athletes first and or Tua think that the closer they get to camp, that Miami, whoever is negotiating for them, be it Chris Greer or whoever, is going to feel more pressure to change their mind on the closer it gets to camp? I mean, is that the play here?
No, it's that right now. Chris Greer is
it's that
Tua right now, bro.
It's that Tua is sitting there, and the longer you said it, the longer you wait, the more money you're going to get. It just is what it is because the longer
I see what you're right. So it's a function of the market too. It's like when we talk about inflation and all this other, it's really at almost a per minute rate. It's going up.
Bro, Color. For all we know, Color, they were at 42 million. Now today they're at 42.50. Tomorrow they'll be at 42.51. By the time we get to training camp, that number will be 43.5.
And to me, that's what I'm talking about. If
you see what I'm saying? Exactly.
If we're talking about decimal points, then to me, it's like, come on, both sides. You're being.
How we know they didn't start at a high number and the number is going down to meet in the middle?
Well, it could be that.
How do we know they didn't start at the absolute high and then started going down?
Crypto, you're absolutely right in that scenario too, Crypto.
Hold on, Cap. What you say, Lewis?
You could be absolutely right in that scenario, Crypto. Again, I'm assuming this is how I think is playing out. Tua and athletes first showed up and said, hey, I want this number. I'm sure that number was on the high end. Chris Greer came back and said, no, this is my number. It was probably at the low end. And ever since that meeting, right, high and low, they've been back and forth. It's like watching tennis, right? It's boring. Everybody's waiting. But at the end of the day, we see a winner. and this is going to be in this fucking scenario. We're just waiting to see who wins more, Tua and his representation, or the Miami Dolphins and Chris Greer.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm thinking Tua's camp started high. They didn't start low.
Hey, listen, 19 years ago, the OJ verdict was read, and there was split. Some people cried, some people cheered. I think this is going to be the same thing with Tua.
You think? You really think that? I mean,
like it's gonna be like the trial of the century. Damn.
Let's think about this for a second. We're debating another man's personal money right now, and everybody's saying that he's not worth it. Some people are saying he is worth it.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, and whoever's looking at this podcast right now, if you guys want to go back to the days when we had shitty quarterbacks, then listen, go right ahead. Because I can tell you this: if you don't sign Tua, the price, what they say, yesterday's price is not today's price. And I'm going to
Cap's right about that. That go both ways, because if he go out there and he don't perform, you're right. Yesterday's price is not today's price, my brother.
You're absolutely, but in the same sense,
it's not a linear line.
Here's the thing, though. The thing is, do you guys want to either?
That's why you had negotiations.
Here you go. We got three options. You sign Tua before this beginning of this year. You let him play out this season, and then it's like wait.
I'd rather pay the premium and set the market. That's excellent.
Let him finish, Cap. Let him finish.
Then you sit there, let him play out the season, and you determine on how this season ends. He could ball out again this season and actually give us a playoff win or two. Or you wait until the end of the season. You just wait, and if you let this man walk and he comes back and haunts us, which a lot of Miami Dolphin players have done in the past, that's the last thing I want to see.
Hold on, Cap.
Miami Dolphins.
Look, winners. Here's the thing, right? Debating on what he gets paid and all that stuff. You started off, you say, and I hear this a lot, worrying about another man's money.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I hear that a lot.
But it's the truth, though.
I get the sentiment, right?
We are.
Well, from that standpoint, I don't feel sorry for a man that mismanaged $50 million in 5 years.
One at a time, please, people.
All right, we are sitting here talking about Tua and his contract situation. So we are talking about another man's money. Period.
And that is a fact, correct. But it's not without warrant. This other man's money affects me and my football team, right? So discussing it and worrying about this
and my goddamn money.
Of dollars,
currently our money until it's
my money, dog, because I'm giving it my energy, my time. I'm gonna give him my money as well, and I have and will. So
sales, TV purchases,
and the only little way possible that any of us have to say and any say so about it is to bitch about it. So worrying about another man's money is an easy way to say you're not allowed to fucking worry about it. But I say, I beg to differ. I do worry about it, and for
but we do contribute to their salaries.
You damn right.
I'll say this. Listen, El Capitan, I said this on my show, and I'm going to say it on this show.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we can discuss this on every single platform: X, YouTube, IG, wherever. At the end of the day, Miami's going to do what's going to be best for Miami, and Tua's going to do what's going to be best for Tua.
Absolutely, but it's not as if hold on a second, Cap.
So from a fan's point of view, that a person that travels from Philadelphia down to Hard Rock has to get a hotel, got to get food, got to get my party things, which I'm not going to mention, and all that other stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's my money going into this too. I get y'all. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how we feel about this situation, it's going to go down. Period, point blank.
Okay,
and winners.
It's going down. That's why we set a range.
You're saying that
40 to 47.
He's not going to get paid, right?
I'm not saying that at all.
I think every single person who wears Dolphin stuff, even the people that hate Tua, are all under the assumption that the Dolphins are going to pay him. Outside of Pete, who has some faint belief that the Dolphins are playing some weird rogue long run with Tua never to pay him as a starting quarterback. That's just not. So that again, we're not arguing that fact. but the
Right.
semantics of the money and the effects of which it'll pose to the team negatively or positively is where the debate is. And when you say something along the facts like, what are we going to do? What do you want to go back to being a franchise without a quarterback? And agreed, right? There were dark years there for a long time.
Absolutely.
Before Tua came in the building. And
Right.
and this past season and the season before having a little bit of stability, right? But let's not act like it. We have to do anything, or the Dolphins franchise has to do anything. They control this man for the next 3 years, this year included, with franchise tags included, and the money that is owed to him is exactly where the baseline begins on what they're going to structure up a contract. What we don't want is this team to be. What we don't want is that role reversed, where the team doesn't have power over the player and the player has power over the team via finance.
You just used the correct
Well
word.
said.
We've been
Well
talking
said.
about leverage all night, and the correct word is actually contractual control, which we have.
Correct.
But here's the thing, winners. It's still fair to say, also talk about when that contract is to be made too. I mean,
40 to 47.
I guess maybe I'm just still not 100% convinced that.
So the reason I jumped up
here, you know what I mean?
The reason I was jumping up here is because I heard Cap for Life earlier. I wish Lou was still up here because I speak Capanese, Cap for Life Capanese.
Yes.
I know how to. I know.
Well, you're a fellow Cap too.
Well, I'm El Cap.
Yeah,
I'm
they
El Cap
fellow
fan,
Caps
so
will cap him. They cap him. All
I
Caps
pretty
cap
much
him.
can understand anyone with a C.
Capologic stuff.
Yeah, we're Capaholics.
So
the other guy
real quick, Cap.
The other Cap bastardized the channel.
I lost my train of thought. For a second. What I actually wanted to say was also consider that if we're talking about Stephen Ross doing a Jerry Jones and taking responsibility and cutting a side check, then you're right. I ain't going to talk about another man's money. Give him whatever Tua wants. You know what I mean?
What the fuck are you talking about? Anyhow, let me get onto the Japanese before we go down the Lando takes. What Cap was saying earlier in an unintelligible, non-descriptive manner, and I heard you earlier about Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence. Now, I don't believe that this is true, but to say that the scenario doesn't exist would be a falsity. And what Cap is really trying to say is that we know Tua wants to set the market. He wants to be the highest guy. Everybody does, right? Well, if the Dolphins,
he's the crazy one.
all right, I gotta put Shake on. Shake's watching cartoons right now. So,
Yeah.
Anyhow, fucking threw me off there. Hold on, let me gather my bearings.
Did Tom catch Jerry? Did Tom catch Jerry?
I'm guessing, right? Let me get my okay. So when Cap is suggesting that the Dolphins, I don't believe it to be true, but the fact that this couldn't be a scenario. Now here's what he was trying to say: that the Dolphins are waiting for teams like the Packers and the Jaguars to make their quarterback the highest quarterback new contract, right? And there, whatever it is, say it's a $280 million contract with $46.1 million guaranteed per year on a 5-year deal. That would be, I don't know, that'd be like $225 million guaranteed per se, right? That would be more than Burrow. That would be just slightly more than Deshaun Watson and all that stuff. That would reset the market, that exact contract with guaranteed dollars, not so much the incentive amount, but whatever. It would reset the market. If the Dolphins wait for these two other teams to do that and they come short of that deal, they will have reset it backwards, paying Tua probably all that he ever wanted or could have gotten, but also placating to the fan base that, look, we didn't reset the market. We got a fairer deal than at least Jacksonville and Jordan Love did for Tua. And that's the scenario that Cap for Life is talking about. Am I right, Cap?
Bingo.
See,
Yeah, and it's
I
gonna look like
heard him saying it, and everybody was.
We're showing face, and if he turns it down, it's not on us anymore.
Well, it's not about turning it down. It's about Jesus Christ, Cap. You fucked it up already.
What the?
You fucked it up already, dog. What Cap is? God damn it! My Japanese interpretation was right, Cap. You're fucking it up. Essentially, if the Dolphins come beneath the new set deal by one of these two potential quarterbacks, it'll give Tua the money he wanted, but also placating to people saying, well, at least we didn't pay him the most expensive quarterback in the league.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that also goes to what Dolphin Wentz was saying too, because Dolphin Wentz was saying that
his agents would not allow that. It's no way
but Dolphin Wentz was saying that.
Yeah, but his agent is the same as Jordan Love. You think it's fair for Jordan Love to wait?
He just rolled Mr. Polk, dude. What's up, Mr.
Yeah,
Polk?
go ahead, Mr. Polk.
No, what Dolphin was saying is his point was factual too, because at the end of the day, the office going to pay Tua anyway, whether it be what he wants or what he doesn't want. He's going to get paid anyway.
So why hasn't it happened now?
Well, again, Mr. Polk, to kind of Cap's point, is it's obviously not what Tua wants, and they don't have to. Tua doesn't have to sign, and the Dolphins don't have to get him more money, and that's the facts. That's the fact. Now, who will break first? To me, it's Tua that breaks first, no matter what scenario. His financial advisors, his family, his everything, and himself internally says, do I believe in myself enough to ride out a fifth year and be better than I was and earn myself more money and leverage at the table? I could really reset the market. I might even get behind Joe Burrow and what's his name? Yeah, no, not Justin Herbert. Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence. Like he could be signed if he waited through the end of next year.
Wait, Joe Burrow already got paid. You mean Jordan Love and
Jordan Love? Sorry, Jordan Love and yeah, he could even demand higher than them if he signs after them by playing this year and playing well and using his leverage, right? But I gotta think he's got to be a little bit more real with himself and sound by kind of taking less money than he really wanted. And what amount that is, see, fans will say, well, what is it? 23 million over 4 years more in guarantees that the team doesn't want to pay him or something like that. Well, yeah, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So to me, the team has the leverage to win out because Tua's had injuries, bro. He's had injuries and he's had serious injuries. And to say that you're going to risk potentially, because I guarantee it's 165 million or more. Okay. I guarantee it's over 165 million in guarantees for 5 years. To risk 165 million for 23 million and how much more? 200 million. So you're going to 40. I mean, okay, maybe he thinks he can get 200 plus million guaranteed or more. So I don't know.
Well, hold on, Cap, real quick.
Way more than 165 for 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking in a 4-year window. I'm talking in a 4-year window, guys.
It'll be because Golf got 4 years, 170. Yeah,
no. That 165 is for a 4-year window, is why I said that. Because I'm saying that's the minimal amount. The Dolphins say I'm taking regression to mean that this is the absolute minimalist amount that the Dolphins would offer him to find somewhere. And he's like, I want more money, more this, and they're going, well, we'll give you 4 years. We can give you now 5 years. So, but 4 years, 165 guaranteed.
This was the offer that was the starting one that's lower than golf money, I think is what Cap is saying.
Yeah, I'm saying the rock bottom.
Right. Well, but just let me jump in here real quick because I usually go by the moniker Rabbit Dolphin. Sometimes I'm Captain Save a Ho, and look at Captain Save a Ho showed up when I left. Don't try to save Cap. Let me explain something real quick. I'll play the game, right? We can say Jordan Love. Okay, you got me there. But we don't have to wait for Trevor Lawrence, because if anyone thinks that the Jaguars are signing
If
Trevor
we
Lawrence to a
wait for
deal,
Trevor Lawrence, he's in the league less time than Tua. That'll be embarrassing.
Hey, Cal, can you let people finish? Sir?
Can I finish? Can I finish my point?
Sorry, Lou.
What makes us believe that Trevor Lawrence, because Trevor Lawrence is going into year 4 and they've already picked up his 5th-year option. So why in the hell would the Jaguars be giving him a contract now? That ain't happening. And if you try to, go ahead, because I know what's coming. Oh, because there's rumors. We were talking about signing Christian Wilkins in year 3. He's gone. We were talking about giving Tua Tagovailoa a contract last year that was in talks. He's still waiting. Don't feed me this narrative because Jacksonville has came out and said we've started negotiations. So I'll play the game with Jordan Love.
Lewis, they're not even close with Trevor Lawrence. So that's
first of all,
they're not.
Y'all are tripping. Y'all are fucking tripping right now.
Captain Save-A-Ho
Nah,
right
fuck
now.
that shit. Oh, Cap, you
Here
ain't helping
comes
yourself.
Captain
You let me.
Save-A-Ho.
Lou ain't got shit on this, dog. You just wait.
Jordan Love waived his 5th-year option.
See, here you go. God damn it, Cap. You're talking Jordan Love, and I got him with the Trevor Lawrence.
No,
said,
he don't. You ain't got.
I got him with the Lawrence. He thought he was bodying people in here with the Lawrence, and I got him. And you're fucking it up. You're trying to switch up. You're looking like you're losing. You're looking like you're losing by switching it up, dog. Let me land and win.
He's the one that said Jordan Love waived his 5th-year option.
God damn it, Cap. Ain't nobody understand your ass.
Let Cap for Life talk. He's making more sense than El Capitan. I promise you that.
Everybody calm down.
So real quick, don't act like Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert, and even Tua probably could have got the contract a year ago had not been for the concussions. So don't act like this is a new thing where they sign people and don't do and after the end of the 4th year. Because what are we talking about? You're literally talking about the scenario we're in right now.
But next year is the end of Trevor Lawrence's 4th year, not this year.
We're going into year 5.
You forgot Trevor Lawrence came out a year after Tua.
See, this is the problem, Cap for Life. They don't get it. They don't understand. Last off season, all the fan base talking about Tua, la 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 la, but the concussions. So don't act like they didn't. And did Joe Burrow wait till after his 4th year to get paid?
He didn't have to. He went to a Super Bowl in the AFC.
Oh, okay. All right. What about Justin Herbert? That motherfucker ain't even gone to a playoff game. What about Justin Herbert?
Justin Herbert barely won.
Justin Herbert's better than what? Justin Herbert better than what?
Memories.
Hold on now. Wait a second. Let Tony hang himself. Go ahead, Tony. What'd you say? Justin Herbert better than who?
I ain't say he better than nobody. What the hell?
I thought you said he better than Trevor Lawrence. I said bullshit. I'd rather have Trevor.
Wait. You can't say if he's better or not better. He's been playing better than Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has a better team.
Oh, now Trevor Lawrence got a better team?
Trevor Lawrence have not been playing better than Justin Herbert. Like, we ain't going to hate on him, man. Like, come on. Justin Herbert can't get it done in the big games. Yeah. But to say that Trevor Lawrence, his numbers are nowhere near Justin Herbert.
Hey, Lou, speaking of Captain Save-A-Ho, I mean, goddamn, Tony over here putting his shirt on.
No. Well, at least to Tony's credit, he didn't mention my name. You had to come up and actually say, hey, let me help Cap for Life out. So you were more Captain Save-A-Ho than Tony. But Cap, right? And this is for anybody else, right? Cap for Life as well. It don't have to be from a money standpoint. We could do pride. We could do funny. We could do whatever. I like what I'm going to start doing in these debates, right, is let's put our money, and again, I just said it don't have to be about the money, but that's how the saying goes. Let's put our money where our mouth is. I'm willing to take whatever bet, money-wise, pride-wise, joking, do something funny on the panel, whatever, donate to a charity of your liking, whatever the case is. I'm willing to do that Trevor Lawrence does not get a deal done this season.
I ain't taking that hard for that, dog. I ain't fighting that hard.
But I thought that's what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what, Lou. After this season,
T.F.T.G drive time cooking folk take of the night. You heard it there. Hit the like button. Get over to
Absolutely.
TFTG.
Nah, hell nah. That bitch ain't cooking nothing.
What about
That motherfucker ain't cooking shit.
Jordan
Put
Love?
my goddamn apron up right now, goddamn it.
He ain't got no apron.
I had it on
There
for
it
the
is.
whole take, Lewis.
Hey, it comes in
What-
black. It comes in white.
What about Jordan Love? Does he get a contract?
And Crypto, I'm trying to promote right now. God damn it, you're fucking up the vibe. It comes in black, it comes in white, and you can find it at the great Finn's Tailgate Network.
T.F.T.G.network.com.
Yeah. Hey, well, hey, sorry, I'm out here smoking. God damn it, I got choked up. All right.
Speaking of smoking, y'all's memories are so fucked up. It's unreal. Let's start this back to last offseason.
Nah, hold up, fella. I got a fucking response. You ain't fucking bulldozing. Let me respond to this bullshit ass motherfucking bet Lou throwing out there like he's cooking motherfucker. Fuck all that. Nah, look. Nah, fuck that shit.
I gotta say history right, bro. Go ahead, man.
All right, listen.
That was just a.
I'll tell you what, Lou. We will reconvene at the end of this season on that Trevor Lawrence bet.
Ooh, shit. Yeah, of course. That'll be going into year 5, of course. Yeah. What are you talking about? That would be the same situation we're doing with
So what about
Love.
Jordan Love? What about Jordan Love?
Hey, what did I
Cap,
just
what's
say?
your obsession with Jordan Love?
But again, in that scenario, the first thing I came up here and said, I'll play the game. Cap got me on the Jordan Love, right? They're again, he's in the same situation. So if you want to tell me that we're waiting for Jordan Love, okay, cool.
That one's gonna be tricky, bro. That one is gonna be tricky.
Miss me with the Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, you know what? I made a fatal error hooking my wagon to Cap for life with his dumb ass.
You done fucked up.
God,
No bullshit.
Lewis, turn up.
No bullshit. I'm churning. I'm fucking churning, bro. My brain's turning, trying to find a way to do something. I got nothing. And Cap's like, what about Jordan Love? I'm like, fuck.
El Capitan, don't worry, man.
He's like, what about Jordan Love? I'm like, that's the only play I got.
Hey, I just found out tonight, Capitan, that Rashad's he's been arguing with me the whole time. He's been arguing with Pete the past couple years. No wonder the guy thinks I have shitty takes, man.
Oh, no shit.
Hey, Cap, all I got to tell you is welcome home.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome home.
I tried, bro. I tried.
Hey, Cap, look at the bottom right of the screen, probably to your left, Cap. Or could you be to your right? Andy, go back on screen. It's Andy from Twitter, bro.
I know. I had sent Andy the link. You're on mute, Andy. You're on mute.
What's going on?
What up, Andy?
Hey, Lewis, turn up, bro. I need you to turn up, man.
You already know, Andy. You know how we do out here, Andy.
Bro, Andy looks so much like my brother-in-law. It's fucking tripping me out, dude.
Bro,
he looks identical to.
Now that I can associate a face with
Andy
your
looks like Cap, bro.
Andy looks like in the face identical to my brother-in-law. It's tripping me out.
Yeah, we saw him the other night, bro. We know.
Yeah. Anthony.
What's going on? Hey, listen, if I could get the floor for 1 second, I want to take this moment right now to wish Tonk a happy birthday, man.
Yes, let's do that. Shout out to the homie Tonk, TMI.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tonk.
Happy birthday to the homie. I'm sure he's getting into some. I'm sure he's getting into some motherfucking trouble tonight, dog.
Tonk, happy birthday, Tonk.
We usually sing happy birthday around here.
Tell Tonk to turn up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he gonna turn it up. I promise you that.
Turn up. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Andy, you want to do a honorary birthday instead of the fight song or what?
Hey,
you can even convert the fight song into a birthday song.
The guy's name is Tonk, T-O-N-K. All right, so I'm gonna put you on solo, and you can start whenever you're ready, man.
Look, send Tonk a high bar shampoo for his fucking birthday.
All right.
Damn, bro.
Here we go.
All right, let's go, Andy.
Andy's on. It's my cue to go. Abort.
Abort. All right. So we need the proper. Oh, it's got the Marlins, but
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's
Oh
gotta
man,
be
That's
happy
beautiful.
birthday to Tom.
that man went on camera to sing shit.
Damn, you got on camera to sing?
Oh
It's a
yeah.
beautiful.
happy birthday to
You
you.
There we go, Andy.
Come on,
Happy
guys, go make this section alone.
birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Birthday,
dear
Dear Tom,
Tom.
happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to
Fucking right, dude.
you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, somebody clip Andy right now. I need that clip
I
ASAP.
need that on. I need
That's
that.
going on Twitter right now.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you,
by the
Andy.
way,
You're the
I'm
best.
doing that tomorrow. I'm doing that tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
Hey, Lou, you know what's crazy? Andy be all the way outside right now, dog.
Andy's
Oh
definitely
yeah, it's
outside,
official.
bro.
Andy's so
Your
far
paperwork's
outside
been
now, dude.
signed.
Andy is
He's
It's
so
outside.
far
official now.
outside now. He ain't even got a tent no more. He didn't even bring a tent to the campground. That motherfucker's
Andy, your
sleeping under the
paperwork
stars,
has been
dog.
signed and stamped, man. It's official, man.
Yo, this has to be Michael K.
Yo, that's
T-Boom
Michael K.
Tua.
That's Michael K.
Oh, that's definitely Michael K.
The upside.
That's definitely Michael K.
Damn.
How many accounts does this man got, dude? I'm dead serious. Just
It's
in
got
case
like
y'all
20
don't know,
because Dan Mitchell blocked him on all of them, so he's got
that
to
ain't no
keep
lie.
creating them.
Dan Mitchell has blocked him from everything.
That's hilarious. Surprised we haven't seen him tonight. It's a Friday night.
Oh yeah, I mean
what else
it's
they got to
payday.
do in Buffalo on Friday night?
Look, it is.
Sam,
He's
I'll fall
admitting
back.
I
See if
need a
anybody
lot
else
for
wants to
Dan
come up.
Mitchell. Oh shit, that's fucking funny, dude.
Oh, by the way, isn't Michael K an Edmonton fan?
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Really?
Oh
I have
shit!
no idea.
Damn.
But
I know
Color,
Andy's been rocking out with the gatos lately.
well, Color. Just to answer your question, what is there to do in Buffalo on a Friday night? The same shit there's to do in Buffalo Monday through Thursday, Saturday,
That's what I
and
was
Sunday.
thinking.
Shit,
Exactly what I
ain't,
was thinking.
Yeah,
there's nothing
ain't shit.
to do.
Got
Yeah,
the
Pretty much the same
nastiest.
thing.
Got the nastiest fucking cities with the nastiest downtowns. The food is disgusting. The people are even more disgusting. It's just a.
and let's call
It's
it
the
what it
second
is, Pat.
armpit of
There
America.
it is, Andy. I was right. He's an Oilers fan. Look at him. There he goes. He's gearing up for game one.
And let's call it what it is. In Buffalo, the women look like warlocks over there. I mean, let's just be honest.
Or
Damn,
what it is.
warlocks.
either
Shit.
a fucking warlock or a motherfucking troll or a goblin living under a bridge or some
Yo,
shit.
we
Actually,
might have to do-
whatchamacallit, Michael K is a Sabres fan.
Well, what do y'all think? I don't know if Andy's willing or not. I know Michael K probably is. We probably shouldn't give Michael K the clout, but you know, he's a good friend of the channel. So,
Damn.
but what about like a game call for the Stanley Cup series featuring Andy and Michael K as his color commentator?
I'll tell you what, dog. If Color, if you produce that and pull that off, I'll be in attendance.
You willing to do? Man,
I
that'd be
will. I
awesome.
will be in
I
a
don't like hockey.
motherfucking
I mean, I'll
attendance.
produce in the back, no problem. I don't really care.
Michael
for hockey.
K, Andy, you guys interested in talking some hockey at some point?
And to be real, Andy, nobody really likes hockey on YouTube, so there'll probably only be like 10 viewers the whole night. But
yeah, it ain't gonna be a big
so you don't have to
show.
worry about stage fright.
But it's like Andy, Michael K, Panthers versus Oilers fan, both commentating the game on the Finns tailgate. I think that might act more than 10 views.
I'm just saying, he's a Sabres fan. He's actually a Sabres fan.
Michael K says he won't be home for it. What the fuck's that even mean?
Well, he's a Sabres fan, but he's right across the street from Edmonton, ain't he?
I can't believe Crypto's going to tell Andy that don't worry for the stage fright. The man's been on YouTube 22 minutes and already went on Cameo to sing happy birthday. And you're talking about that man having stage fright?
Hell nah. Fuck yeah, Andy.
No, he won't.
You're still on mute, Andy. You're still on mute. There you go.
I changed the hat right now.
Oh, you're looking fly, dog. You're looking fly as fuck.
There we go. Look,
I ain't gonna lie. Andy got a cold mustache though. That mustache is on point, Andy. I ain't gonna
Hell
lie.
yeah, dog.
Yeah, I'm saying, Lewis, his cool factor went up at least 3 points just now that I can associate a face with the voice. You know what I mean?
What Andy? You know what Andy looks like?
Canada are the same thing.
Andy look like he know the fire ass fishing spot. Andy, where the fishing spot at, dog? You know the fire fishing spot?
oh, definitely down here in Miami.
Fucking knew it right off rip, dog.
Oh, wait a minute, Cap.
Actually,
Your hated Martian. Who is
my
that?
my brother is a captain, and just let me know, bro, and I'll link you guys up with him, bro. He knows the spot, bro. I caught my first tarpon.
He's been here before. He's been here before, but you know what I'm saying? I can't remember.
Right, I remember the night that
I remember
that
the
happened where
logo.
it was like, yeah, he was getting cat smashed, man. But I don't
Yeah,
remember
no.
who he is.
Your hated Martian is who it is. I remember too.
Yeah, he hasn't no, but he has another name. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
your-
it
Shout
went
out
by
to
something else,
CB83.
or we know who it is or something.
Who?
I forget. Somebody incognito, man.
Who's that?
Who?
Look, he says crypto ain't never been on camera. That's a bull face lie. Seen crypto a bunch of times.
Oh yeah,
that's a goddamn lie. Look, crypto got real fucking serious. Goddamn.
Crypto's never been on camera.
Yeah, yeah.
That's because I got a damn job.
Because they got a damn job.
Hey, wait a minute, real quick. That's
Well,
Geraldo.
damn, everybody
No,
else
I'm
ain't
pretty
got
sure we got crypto in the bathtub one time.
Hey, by the way, this is Geraldo.
The homie.
Okay, yeah.
The homie. Oops.
Don't feel
I
bad.
remember that.
Camera needed.
But
I'm quite
sure,
sure you've
I'm
been
sure.
on
I'm pretty
camera
sure.
way
Captain
more
Tom,
than
it's
me.
Friday night. I'm sure Captain Tom would be much
fuck.
obliged to.
I don't
take
know
a
who.
shot every
I don't know
5
who this guy is in chat right now. I don't know who that is, but he's saying people are ugly people scared to cam up. Fuck.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
I mean, listen,
That is
he's
a fact.
he's not lying. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
That is
That's
a
a what
fact.
you call it.
That is a fact.
I mean, I
ain't
have
gonna
cammed
lie,
up
that's a
plenty
fact.
of times, but I've gotten uglier just in the last couple seasons, where it's like, yeah, I'm having a hard time camming up these days.
oh, color.
Well, no matter how bad the Dolphin team is, I still look good than a motherfucker. I'm not getting
Hell yeah, dog! I'm right there.
I've been ugly since day one, so I don't care.
Andy always coming in on mute. Andy, you on mute? He always coming in. Don't worry, you'll get it, dog. You'll get it, dog.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
El Cap, he look a little bit like you too.
Yeah, Andy and I got similarities.
That's why
Andy and I got similarities. I got the same cut, dog. I got the Spanish look in the face and shit, like Andy. Yeah,
he can totally pass for you, bro.
It's your doppelganger. Yeah, he can pass for you.
That's your brother right there, El Cap. That's your brother.
Doppelganger, bro. Look at that.
There you go, man.
Somebody clip that up right
Somebody
now.
clip that. Yeah, Andy and El Cap is like twins.
Andy is
Damn.
doppelganger.
Hey, Andy, now you got a problem, Andy, because
hell yeah, Andy. Fuck yeah, Andy. Welcome to the beautiful people, dog.
Andy's got a twin.
Welcome to the beautiful people, Andy.
You can pose for his brother-in-law, man. Just
Hey, all these ugly fucks jealous as fuck, Andy. All these ugly fucks jealous as fuck. Fuck these hoes, Andy.
Oh
These
man.
ugly bitch ass motherfuckers, Andy. Fuck all these bitches.
I mean,
Damn.
HB might accidentally give him StreamYard privileges one day.
Fucking right, yeah. Andy's gonna fucking steal my fucking identity and shit.
Andy's gonna be in back.
Well, watch out, keep Andy trying to hack. Hold up, Andy trying to hack my motherfucking computer right now. He's trying to steal my identity. Backdoor to StreamYard.
Hey,
Fuck, that was funny.
Could you imagine on like a Sunday night, we all get the alert, hey, Cap's going live, T.F.T.G at 9:45. And the start of the show, fucking Andy pops up. That would be fucking hilarious.
Bro, that would be the fucking best. And look, Andy done booked 2 shows. He's doing a hockey show and he's playing the fucking Steel Capitan show. Look at this.
Hey, all you need is a purple jacket.
Oh,
That's
fuck
what I was
Andy.
gonna say, Shake.
Andy,
Give him a purple jacket.
Andy, you can get them. You can get them. You can get them on Amazon. Not that expensive. It's like a fucking thing. I mean, it's like $80 or $100. Can't remember what it was. Get it and pull it off. That would be fucking awesome.
For what? Hey, Michael K. Don't
That
use
purple
Andy
jacket.
pictures like you be using Kaepernick.
Shit was fucking funny,
Wow.
dude. That was fucking hilarious.
Lewis,
Oh man.
Lewis. Oh man, tomorrow's Saturday. Y'all really don't do that on Saturday.
Damn, that was funny.
Well,
I don't know.
when
I'm having a
they
good time. I
on
might start doing $5
yeah.
shots. Right? I'm having a good time. Maybe I will do some $5 shots. Let me see what I got. I wasn't prepared for $5.
Hey, I got some shots. So
Well,
all right, hold up.
I will take it. I will take a hit from the bong every time somebody donates.
Color. I mean, I'm working with. I'm pulling double. What do I got to do
I
tomorrow?
already had a head start. Trust me.
Hold on a second. Let me think about this. I might have something to do
Prove it.
tomorrow.
I'll put my bubbler up next to the microphone so you can hear it bubble.
All right. Let's see. Nah, B McD dollar shots. I want to make it a fucking.
By the way, I am licensed in the state of Florida to be doing that. So just
Ain't no dollar down Julio shots, man. Ain't no dollar. You tell me where's a dollar down Julio shot. I'm going there. Trust me.
Bro. Nah, that's just plus like.
I just went to the flower shop today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you guys ready to see my collection?
Yeah, let's see Andy's. Hold up. Let's put Andy up on this bitch. Andy get the go around, right? Oh shit! See, this is why you got to look out right here. Fucking PD admin. He's like real quick. Oh, you taking shots, pussies? Take 4, bitches. This is why I gotta watch out. I gotta see what I got.
I ain't dying tonight, bro. Come on.
For me, I'll make it a 4-second draw.
Look who it is. Pete and Michael K rolled in. Holy fuck!
Hell no. I go back, Pete. I just noticed something. Hold on.
And there goes the neighborhood, fellas.
Real quick, Pete, do you have a
What
new
up?
microphone?
Why?
Because you sound freaking way different and better and clearer.
Yeah, Pete. Tell us about the nice new microphone you got.
Pete got new toys.
doing numbers over
Hey,
there.
maybe Tony didn't give him ice cream this time. He gave him some new toys to play with.
Crypto, I see you helping them numbers go up.
I don't have a mic, man. It's the same earphones.
Hold on a second. Tell us about the new equipment you're getting for the shows.
Prayers for my lungs. I would like to announce that I recently went to the doctor and got some x-rays and the lungs are clear, believe it or not. I couldn't freaking believe it, man. So praise your God and thank you for your prayers.
I like how you phrased that, Color.
What's
right.
up, Pete?
Yeah.
Pete, you don't speak no more. You don't speak to me no more, Pete.
I do have something. So it looks like
Say that one more time, Mr. Paul.
I said you don't speak to me no more.
Oh,
Why you
shit.
say that? Where you been at, Mr. Paul? What's up with you?
I spoke to you on another on this platform another day. And you didn't say nothing, so I said, okay, well, maybe Pete having a bad day.
Oh, you can't take it like that, dude. If I don't see the message, I don't
Skyler
see the
threw
message.
12 interceptions in practice, Mr. Polk. That's why.
Oh, gotcha. Michael K, you can't use Andy's face on like you use
Where's Andy?
El Kaepernick.
I won't. Because he knows the Panthers can't win the cup.
Oh,
and I don't have
Andy.
any photos from when I was a
Hey,
kid
yeah,
or nothing or younger or nothing.
Both
but,
teams in the cup is frauds. I'm just going to
clear
put that out
lungs
there.
at 47
Crypto,
years
you don't
old
have
for
no
me
team. Stop
kind
it.
of proves I must have
I
played.
do. The Blackhawks.
No, you don't. You don't even know who they are.
The dynasty.
I just got to tell you, the Panthers have 5 former ex-Buffalo Sabres on there. We know Buffalo can't win anything.
Andy, you got a football there or
Yeah,
something?
that's not
Show us
until
how
they
you
get to
throw a
the state of
football.
Florida.
Hey, look. Want to see some vintage shit?
Put
bro?
the no. I want to see you show us how you throw a football.
What the fuck is going on here?
What the hell? He said, show us how you throw a football.
Throw the damn ball. Throw the damn ball now.
Damn.
Here we go. Look.
Oh, okay. He got a Ronnie Brown shirt.
Yep.
You fell for the trap.
I've always been a big fan. Oh, I have this one.
All right.
And
You could burn that one.
Given that Pete dodged the question about the microphone, I'm going to assume he did, in fact, get a new microphone.
He said he has the
I
same
got the same
earbuds.
headphones. I got the AirPods.
Hey,
way
are we
different,
taking
man.
shots? By the way, are we taking shots or what?
Hell
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Here,
You can take them shots.
He don't want to let nobody know Tony
Hey,
been buying
Stokes,
them
thanks for
gifts.
taking them shots, man.
I'm only doing one shot. Fuck that 4-shot shit.
Give me a
All right, well, here's one of them for you. I think that's Adam Padilla, ain't it?
Yeah, that's him. Adam
Admin?
Padilla.
All right.
Adam
Right.
Padilla?
All right, here we go.
Adam Pandilla. That's his name. Adam Pandilla.
Bridge.
If you're Midwestern, it's Adam Padilla.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
I
want to be
still can't
cultural,
believe
it's
this
Adam
leopard
Padilla.
stuff.
Anybody
Capitan, you were wrong, bro.
to these platforms, you better switch over to the headphones sooner or later. I
You
had
got cooked, Capitan. You got cooked. You should take 4 of those shots. So what the heck, Pete?
Bro, it's all warm and shit.
Oh man, I'm smoking. I'm smoking.
Here comes,
Ollie was smoking, bro.
and here comes Mr. Vacation himself.
Yeah,
Ali.
Miss.
Are you getting them a warm fuzzy? Are you getting a warm fuzzy?
$20 from Ali. Thank you very much, bro. Who's on vacation right now?
Yeah, I promise you, Ali's taking shots.
And it seems like every time we do this, Ali is on vacation. And
Holy fuck, Color, you're right. Color, you're right. It does seem like every time Ali, either he's hosting it or he's gone on vacation, and it happens organically. You're fucking
And he'll
right.
come in and pour a bunch of money into your throat. You know what I mean?
Hey, Andy.
Gross, Color. Don't ever say that again.
Good.
Don't ever say
Pointing
that
into the
again.
throat. Damn. Shit.
Don't say that.
Damn, pointing you. Damn, Cap, you got something in your throat?
No. Don't
Hey,
fucking
did it go
start.
down smooth, Cap? Cap, did it go down smooth?
What the fuck is going on tonight? Everybody, guys are killing me tonight. What kind of bullshit is this? First, now I mean, I expected from Tony, right? I expected from motherfuckers like Tony and shit. Even winners, I expect to throw a couple of jabs. Michael K's punk ass, who's been real quiet since he got in here. I know he's been dying to fucking say some shit.
Well, I'm just saying.
I just want to come up with some chops about the Panthers losing the cup.
YouTube people are far more intelligent than Twitter people, and they understand context. So I don't have to be like pause and all that when you're going to say something like that,
I don't know about that, Color.
A YouTube person, Color.
Now, Capitan did say it went down smooth, though. It went down smooth.
Pause. I'm sorry. It's an inner city thing. We do this shit at work all the time. All that. I got somebody to say pause to me when I mentioned hazelnut coffee. I'm like, bro, where your fucking mind at? I'm like, I'm
hazelnut coffee. God damn.
I'm like, damn, bro.
On the clicker so you can go back and edit the audio and see it in the way.
Hey, winners. Hey, winners. Just tell them. Just tell them the oatmeal was had a lot more texture.
Yo, bro, I laugh when my boys got to serve. When my boys got to serve glizzies for lunch, I crack up. And all I say is glizzies the whole time. I'm like, glizzies! To the whole kitchen the whole time. And they can't stand it.
Oh, don't y'all get crypto started.
Joe Riss must be behind a little bit in the show. He says they look like brothers.
Oh, yeah, he just not said that. Yeah. Yeah,
Joe
they're
Riss
brothers.
is behind his life.
Listen, we didn't tell you, but Andy's actually my stepbrother, guys. Like I've been meaning, we've been talking about telling you guys. And Andy's been my Andy, you're my stepbrother.
Today is the big reveal. Today is the big reveal, you know?
Yep, stepbrother Andy, even though I think he's still on mute.
Well, how many people?
No,
How many
he's
people
not.
can say that
Cap,
they
they're
step brothers
probably
look
already
like they
holding a
brothers?
space over this as we speak, dude.
Who?
On Twitter.
What?
They're probably already holding a space about this.
Oh, about Andy?
About you
Oh,
and
yeah.
Andy looking
Oh,
like
you talking about inside leverage?
No,
Andy,
I'm talking about
tell them how you feel.
our guys.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Let's get into that, right?
Yeah, Cat. Thank you, bro.
And I kind of figured that's where Pete was coming up from because
The moment I seen Andy.
here's the thing, right? I know. Hold on a second, guys. This isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. This is some serious stuff because
It is serious.
I've been victim of this, especially early on. Victimized a lot about it, right? And Pete gets it still to this day. The haters, Pete, the gatekeepers, right?
100%.
And the people trying to control people through the internet in a fucking bitch ass way.
Like if they pay our internet bill, Capitan.
Or they do anything for me. Like what the fuck?
Example. Thank you. I'm so appreciative of your appearance tonight, Andy. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Cap.
So, well, real quick, Andy, I want to. I know Pete because Pete don't always come up, right? Pete's big time now. Pete's a big timer, so he don't come up all the time like he used to. But I know when he does,
I'm glad to be called a big timer. But
I think you're big time, Pete. I do. I see.
That's big news. I like it.
You've been big timing the hell out of me lately, bro. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
me?
he's a big timer now, Color. That's big time Pete takes. It's cool. It's cool.
Listen,
We got it. I know it's not.
I rub elbows with one of his co-hosts, right?
Look, I won't take responsibility. Look, I won't.
Yeah, Shake, man, we getting a lot of talent, man.
Hold on, Crypto. I won't.
No, man, y'all let Capitan finish. He just called me big, man. Come on, this is special.
Hold on. I'm not going to take responsibility, but I am, in fact, the one that told CB83 he'd be a star. I don't give a damn what he tells people.
Well, you lied when you told
Who? Who the fuck is Color? I'm sorry. People know. Hold on a second, Color. People know who big time fucking Pete's takes is. I don't know who that guy is you were just talking about. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
You know what? If somebody, this is the reason he spent all of the last couple seasons doing nothing but trying to discredit me because he knows that I'm the one that told him he'd be a star.
Oh shit! Color's making it about him. Hold on, Color. This is about Andy. This is about Andy and how it correlates with the shared experience that I had. Color, you've had it. Color's getting it a little bit right now from CB80, whatever the hell is going on.
As soon as I seen him,
that TD83
in the background, no. As soon as I saw him with the liquor in the background, the cool kind of look, cigar, I knew that shit was gonna freaking work. I told him that. You just don't want to admit it.
Hey, breaking news. Okay, sweetheart. I will. All right. Breaking news. I'm donating to the T.F.T.G network.
I think I just broke El Capitan. I'm sorry, Andy. What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I knew as soon as I seen the liquor bottles behind him, they were gonna be
Hey, Color, you might have a point. Shout out to Batman. I think it was when Batman first saw CB83. Batman said those all 22s were special. You think those bottles in the cigar had something to do with it in the background?
You know what, Pete? There's something else here.
Yeah.
Pete, you know what else? And this might relate.
Yeah, like a bottle of cognac, Hennessy, Jack Daniels.
Those all 22s on CB83s is more like all 83s.
Right, with the high school pictures flying in with his gear on. I mean, it's a good freaking show, bro. Let's be real.
No, shout out to CB, man.
Bro, put together.
I enjoy it. But you're right, he's a star.
Hey,
guys are coming up in the community.
I gotta get kudos to you too, Pete. You in there yourself, bro. You doing it up yourself.
Color, where's
That's Cap.
I need a safe house for the Tua haters, Mr. Pop.
Huh? What you said, Pete?
Hey, $20. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna write to $25 towards the T.F.T.G network.
Right on.
What you were saying, Pete?
Well, if you don't want YouTube to take none of it, you can cash app that to El Capitan,
or send it to my My
in
Bitcoin address, you
YouTube.
know.
And thank you for anybody that does
Bitcoin
like
address.
me and Mr. Martian over there. Apparently, we're taking shots and stuff like that for per $5 donations. So get
Hey Pete, what you were saying, Pete?
Oh, what I'm saying is,
Crypto got him all these numbers.
Man, Cap
No,
had to go get some
you were saying something about two haters
I
or
need
something
some
like
of those
that.
numbers.
oh, I said I feel like I made a
All
safe
right.
house
Well,
for
thank
us
you,
too,
Joe
haters. I'm sorry,
Riz, for the
Mr. Paul.
$5.
I'm paying
Says
attention
Color
to
take
something
a
else.
fat rip.
Pete,
All
just
right, I'll take
stick
a
by your
fat rip.
guns, Pete. I'm gonna be straight with you. I think you're gonna be successful. Just
Joe
stick
Riz.
by your guns, man, regardless of what nobody think or say. Stick by your guns.
You guys are all amazing. This is just a full community of all of us. It's gonna take all of us, and I appreciate all of us, man.
Exactly. And I still call this cerebral assassin like Triple H. Because I strongly believe
I'm
that.
sorry. Just real quick. I'm back.
I swear
That
to
was
God, I got thrown off. Well, y'all want me to tell you I got thrown off? It felt like somebody right now tried to stop in front of my mailbox and like go in my mailbox. That was the weirdest thing. So I felt like I was outside right now and I stopped somebody
steal your
stealing my
mail?
mail. Felt like it, yeah.
Damn.
stealing your mail.
Right in front
Well,
of it.
Pete, funny you should say that. I got Andy right next to me trying to steal my identity. It's fucking crazy as fuck.
Telling you right now.
Color. I'm sorry, dude. I almost didn't make it. I wrote it down. I'm clipping that. That was some of the fucking funniest shit you said about CBTD83. I'm not fucking kidding. That was for you guys that didn't get how funny that was. You're just not as evil as I am or Color is, apparently.
Every bit of it's true. Every bit of it's the God's honest 100% truth.
Then I'm just the evil one fucking laughing at it.
Did you call him TD83?
That's isn't that who it is? TD83?
Yeah, TD83.
CB 41 and a half.
That's what I
What's his name?
41 and a half.
What's his name?
TD83?
His name is
Hold on a second. Hold on, just real quick.
He has two names.
Where'd he go?
Hey, where'd Cap go?
He got zapped out of there.
He said, hold on and ran.
See, look, even CB83 agrees. Look at that.
The universe took him.
See, sometimes we know him and I know.
CB83.
We put on this.
41 and a half.
We dance around and put on this show like we hate each other and shit, but we know what's up.
I just hate you guys' takes, and I can't even. I'm not gonna hold back. I can't stand y'all
real
takes.
knows real.
Some of y'all takes is
Pete, you love my takes. I know you love my takes.
I can't stand none of y'all.
Whose takes?
How about that?
Whose
All
takes?
of y'all
Pete loves my takes. He loves my takes. Pete
He
does.
loves mine.
Pete don't like his own takes. Yeah, what else?
I don't give a fuck, Pete. I know Pete likes my takes because my takes are just really smart and well thought out and fucking awesome, and Pete fucking knows it. I don't give a fuck what he says.
You're right.
So real quick, I did want to get on Andy because we got sidetracked by TD83, which I find something weird. Pete been around a long time. Before we get to Andy, real quick, two things I wanted to say. Number one, Pete's takes has been around a long time, right? This Finn takes 83 seems like he's taking some shit when it comes to Pete's takes. I'm just saying, just pointing out the similarities in the takes. Another thing too, oddly enough, when Color was talking about the alcohol behind him and the whole thing, as soon as TD83 started coming around, that's when Batman went off, right? Like what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did he run Batman out of the YouTube community?
He did. He
did, didn't he?
Totally rolled Batman.
He jacked his look, did it better, and ran him up out in the community.
And just ran him right out, man.
Ran him out in the community, dog. I mean, he's still around. Everybody knows Batman does.
Was like, I mean, what do I do all this for? If a guy like CB83 can just sit down, turn on a mic, put some liquor bottles behind him, and
Yep, and break down film by observing football.
Yep,
absolutely. Crazy. It's fucking crazy shit.
Tapping all over a bunch of all 22.
He done ran. He done took. All he did, he done jacked his style and just spoke slower than Batman. That's it. That's what really happened.
B83, bro. Click that link and pull up.
He said he's giving a
You know
balanced
what else,
approach to
to his credit,
football.
to his credit, CB83 did some
That's what he
grassroots
said.
work too. He's got some like people in his audience we ain't never met before.
That's true. I'll give him that. He does have some weirdos creeping around in his chat. I don't know who these weird people are.
49er fans and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does. He does. I don't know because I've never seen that his program, but I'll take you at his word for it. Let's pivot now. Andy, going through some stuff in the community. Pete, I know you really want to address it in a hefty manner because you seem to be victim of this too. But Andy, why don't you go ahead and I seen your post, dog. You know, it's this back and forth with certain couple of individuals really trying to tell you what's up, Andy. So why don't you go ahead and, you know, Pete, I know you've seen it too.
Andy might be on mute and not notice it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, you know, last night wasn't a bluff or anything like that. You know, I really got mad, and give me a second, cause my daughter is just freaking.
You're good. You're good. You're good, Pete. Pete, why don't you go ahead and tell us what when you saw that, what did you think of? Because I know it.
That's for Joe Ritz, $5, by the way.
Oh, word up.
Oh, excuse me.
Word. Well, not all at once, Pete. Jesus Christ. Look, Pete done ran off.
Yeah.
Pete done ran the fuck off.
The hell?
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
He gets scared talking about it.
No, the thing is, you know, last night I decided to start a space, especially after what we're talking about in Batman space, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna send an invite, and whoever shows up shows up, and then I get this DM. I get this DM from Ennis Campbell. No, don't do this. Like telling me, oh, I can brief. Like, what made me mad is because he called you guys a clown, and then yet again I'm there, like, bro, like we're having a space. They joined. You guys don't join. So what's the big deal?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the big deal? I'm there just trying to start up a space, and then I find out during the space that I'm hosting, because I was ready to talk about the Dolphins and Tua and everything else. I found out that he blocked me. I'm like, ah, man, I'm not gonna let this slide. Because just because you're worked up and you're in your feelings, or the people that I'm hanging out with, doesn't mean have to stop what I'm doing just to accommodate you, bro. And you know, we had a space. I was on fire last night because I was like, nah, you cannot do that. You cannot like cause that type of trouble, because and this is something like I thought about this earlier. Like, you're not gonna tell me how I run my space. If you guys show up, I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, I'm sorry, but you know the inside crew is gonna join us. So you know, let me, you know, no, fuck that. I send a public invite. everybody was invited. Louis showed up. Who else showed up? Dade. No, a whole bunch of well-known guys in the Twitter community. So it is what it is. He blocked me, but yet again, there's the same. Even though you block me, I still see things. I get sent things.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's a flex, dog. If we're being real, because that means there's people that are close to him that don't agree with his actions, and this has kind of been the thing, right? Like, not just him, but people acting this way on the app. We'll leave it, to your case specific, right? But it's interesting that why all the hostility? It seemed like you were trying to do a real welcoming thing. I don't get it.
It's the thing is bullshit because nobody's gonna tell me who I can't or cannot rock with. I got no terms or conditions. I'm not on a contract. Yeah, I was cool with them, but now my battle, and any thought that he could freaking come at me, he doesn't even know, bro.
But Andy, you're acting like everybody listening right now knows who you're talking about, bro. What's his name? What are their names? These people have spoken about your kids. Am I right or wrong?
No, spoken about my kids. No.
What?
I think the biggest issue, Pete, that's always been towards that side of the group is because I was cool with you guys. I go to the spaces and just talk. Shit. I'm not gonna freaking say on this app wanting to talk Dolphins football and wait for someone to light up a space.
Well, crazy, Andy. Now you're on the outs because now you went from Twitter to YouTube, and they hate that shit, dog. They hate that shit. Am I right, Pete? They don't like that.
Oh, they hate the YouTube world.
They hate it, bro. They hate it because
Despise
like TD83 said earlier, ugly people don't get on cam like that. They don't put themselves out there, and that's why they're scared. He's right. That was pretty good take by whoever the fuck that guy was.
So Andy, I think you're you're leaving a lot of details behind.
Yeah,
You're
Andy's
not
giving
putting
the
them all in.
PT
Yeah,
version.
Andy, you didn't really
giving
fill
us
in
a bird's eye
TFTG
view,
right now.
Again,
Yeah,
giving us
you
a
gave us
bird's
a
eye.
snippet.
TFTG
He
version.
gave us a snippet.
We want the Finn's tailgate version, Andy. That's number one. Number two, he
I
did
don't know
say
who
some
he's
stuff
talking
about your
about.
wife,
I don't
though,
know.
didn't he? He
No,
said
he
some
said
stuff
something
about
about
you.
his kids,
7 more
and then he
shots.
responded.
I thought he said something about being disrespectful to Andy's wife or some shit. I don't know, or he doesn't respect people.
Well, he was saying that Andy let somebody disrespect his wife, and he don't respect the man that let somebody disrespect his wife.
First of all, what is Andy supposed to do? Fly to wherever this person's hiding on Twitter?
Exactly.
And I've seen Andy turn the fuck up because a motherfucker was messing with his wife, and I've seen his wife turn up for Andy and back. I don't think a motherfucker want to face that, scrapping ass duo. Like what? What a bitch move. Who go into detail because Pete doesn't know anything. Andy, this is the details that Pete's talking about.
Yeah, I'm getting those snippets, and it's unbelievable, Andy. And at the end of the day, you got to clear them out.
Pete, the thing is, they thought that it will be a big downfall when I was.
Andy, you're kind of getting a little muffled there, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think what bothered them the
Lewis
most.
know who the hell we talking about. God damn it!
We're talking about. Are we talking about Ennis, Andy?
Oh
This
yeah.
whole. Wow.
Fuck that guy.
Oh my god.
Oh boy,
bro. Telling me who I can or who I cannot rock with, bro. Fuck that, bro. I've always been, and I always indicated since day one. I've always been neutral. You push that type of buttons, yeah, I'll be upset. Going back to a couple of months back when Trey, the chiropractor, we went at it. He said something, but you know what? I am
Hold up, who? That's the one who disrespected your wife.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah, the chiropractor.
Oh
Yeah, Trey.
shit! Some chiropractor, some doctor disrespected your
No,
wife.
You never call a chiropractor a doctor. They're not
Oh yeah,
doctors.
true that.
Yeah.
This some guy who fills people up
Maybe
for
he's
a
in the
living.
same line of work as Dan Mitchell, Mike. Okay.
Fraud. You mean fraud? Fraud?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so let me get this straight here for the people that are total normies when it comes to Twitter and stuff like that. Let me just kind of figure out what we're actually talking about here. So there's a group on Twitter that has actually fashioned themselves as a kind of like respectable facing the Dolphins and facing the Dolphins community as a force of good in the community that holds fairly large spaces.
No.
That everybody that a bunch of people that are respected go to, you know what I mean, and a whole bunch of other people. Yet a person that is in kind of helped found
Hey,
this.
Cap, put that last comment
and
up about Joe
control
Riz.
of this space
That was
has
classic.
basically disallowed you from partaking in the space simply because you went and listened to a different space. Is that what I'm? Did I sum it up correctly? Did I misspeak there at all or misunderstand it all?
Spoke a lot, but
I don't even know what you just said,
Put
Color.
the Joe Riz.
Yeah, I kind of
Put the
zoned
Joe
out a
Riz
little bit
comment
too,
up
Tony.
there, El Cap. Put the Joe Riz comment
Well,
up there.
the people that need to know the information, they kind of know what I was at, like how they understood what I was asking.
yeah, but you did
No,
a
not
lot
that
of
one. The other
misspeaking.
one about Twitter.
Like, what? In other words, I guess what I'm saying is because what I find a lot of the time is
that is the mission statement of Twitter,
people
right
with
there,
large
fellas.
followings on Twitter will do some of the most vile shit to others.
Oh
yet
my
people that
God.
we're supposed to respect involve themselves and associate themselves with these people that do and say vile things to others.
Here's the thing, Color.
It's not
Because
a
I
large following. It's just
I
a
mean, it
regular.
happens to me. It happens to I just showed the example a couple nights ago, Cap, with the
Color.
wishing
They're
death
regular
on
people on the internet.
wishing
That's
death
it.
on people because they fucking
Yeah.
they don't agree with your football take.
That's true. They do throw around flippantly
So-
death threats.
So is it to my understanding that this person has disallowed
Damn,
you from
B.A. Bukakis had Twitter
a
gangster.
space that's
Shit.
yes is private, but is considered to be kind of open to people? Yet you went to listen to content at from another space, and by doing that, that person no longer allows you the ability to go to that other space and listen to them.
Holy fuck, Color. That is some
I don't know why
crazy.
you decide to do all these long soliloquies just to say the guy didn't
Because
like
not a
you in
lot
our
of people
spaces and he
understand
blocked them.
what goes on Twitter, bro.
And I would
Twitter is a cesspool. Joe Riz
Hold
summed
on,
it
let
up.
Tony
It's
land.
only for the uneducated.
Let Tony land, everybody. Let Tony land.
This ain't for anybody. I don't need an answer. Okay, this is for people in our audience. Okay, they have
But you
no
giving them
idea why
misinformed
anybody
information,
would
Color.
give a
That's not
shit
true.
if you're disallowed from somebody's Twitter space.
Yeah, I got you, Color. I
wanna
think they're
know what
getting
the
it.
value is in caring whether Ennis fucking Campbell looks anybody or bans anybody. Who the fuck is this motherfucker is what I'm asking. Is that simple enough?
Turn up, Color.
Well, Color, you giving him way too much credit. That's the first thing you're doing.
Color, is he not family? He's a
No,
Dolphin
I'm
fan.
asking why others are, Tony.
No. It's people like you that say
All I
that's giving
hear
him
about
this
is
much
this
credit. What the hell are
motherfucker.
you talking
All
about?
I see is about him treating people like dog shit. Yet everybody wants to be the fuck around him. Why?
Turn up, Color. Turn up, Color.
Color,
Or he associates
Because birds
with
of a
people.
feather flock together.
Oh my God! Could you motherfuckers stop for a little?
Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead, Tony.
First of all, none of you motherfuckers know what the fuck you talking about.
I do.
So I don't get what you talking about. A lot of people wants to be around them. No, you misinformed. That's the first thing you need to get right, Color.
Oh,
These are
okay.
regular people on the internet that host spaces. That's it. They hate when people go to other spaces. And Andy would used to come to our space and go to them. He got mad and blocked Andy. Point blank, period. Trying to make them a large fucking group or a huge following. That's false information. They're regular fucking people on the internet.
I'm not
But
trying
that's
to
what you
make
said.
anything. I'm
No,
fucking
Color.
asking.
Here's a better way to say it, Color. Hold on a second,
Tony.
Tony. Here's a better way to say it, Color. I got like over 7,000 Twitter followers, right?
And none of them have that much.
And I know I don't see these motherfuckers even existing on my timeline.
That's what
at
I'm
all.
saying. It's
Right.
like
The
this.
algorithm funnels different people to you.
They host a space. They might as well do it in the woods. Considering me, because I ain't never heard it, didn't see it, didn't hear about it. It did nothing. The only time I hear is
But
when
the minute one of them follow you, you're gonna get all of that, Cap.
But what's crazy is, and I think here's the crux of the
That
point.
is not
right?
true. That's because
No, you won't get him unless he follows them.
What are the chances of? What are the chances
You're
of?
not gonna get any of that.
I don't.
I don't
That's
plan to
not
block
true. I'm
and shit.
followed by everybody over there except for one of them, and I don't
Okay.
get. I don't get half of the posts that y'all get. It's because
You don't
y'all
get no
engage with
feeds.
them.
And if you remember
No,
what
they
I
don't come
said,
on my
only if
feed.
you engage. Yeah.
Yes,
remember
it's
what
that
I
y'all
said.
engage with
I
them.
said they
Yeah, only if you
fashioned
engage. Yes,
themselves
you have to
as.
start
I
engagement.
didn't
Yes,
say they were
impressions on
any
your
fucking
page.
thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
what
they
we're. That's the crux.
fashioned themselves
If it's an
as.
impression, Tony,
Oh
yeah, you're
Why do
right.
they imagine themselves in such manner? That's
What
the
they call
fucking
Twitter
thing.
impressions. Yeah.
And the thing is,
I don't think I'll
Andy,
follow any
are
one
you
of them. I'll
aware?
still get a
Ennis
snippet
used
of it.
to Ennis used to
I
come in
thought
here and rock
I
out with
thought
Lewis
this.
and Color too.
Well. Let me, Pete. Stop. We're not trying to do this shit right now, Pete. Because I'm gonna come in here because I think this is a conversation for me to kind of step in. Right. Let me explain to people what's going on.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Lewis.
Ennis Campbell thinks, and I want to preface thinks again. He runs a fucking cult. He preys on the weak-minded. That's what it is. So let's start with the origin story, right?
Can we say the weak-minded and kind-hearted? I don't mean to cut you off because some of them I don't think are so weak-minded as much as I think they're kind-hearted too.
Well,
taking kindness for granted. Yeah.
Well, the people that still follow him are weak-minded. Because
right.
if you're still following him now, you're just a weak-minded individual. The fact of the matter is, we'll start with the origin story. Ennis Campbell used to be a frequent on YouTube. Before this Twitter and Spaces and all this bullshit, he was a regular or tried
I used to cook
be
that guy on
a
Larry
regular.
L's show, Lewis. I used to make him. Lewis, I made that guy almost cry one day on Larry L's platform.
You almost made him cry.
Oh shit!
Over Dolphins.
Go ahead,
It was
Lou.
only Dolphins.
Well, Pete wants to tell the story, and Crypto just likes to talk over people.
Nah, let's go, Lou. I want to hear the story. He's giving the timeline.
I ain't
everyone.
talking. I'm laughing at the man.
Stop laughing,
Right.
Crypto.
Well, the problem is you're laughing over when I'm trying to talk while he's talking, so it's kind of fucking annoying. The simple fact is the origin story of Ennis Campbell started on YouTube. He was trashed. He got ran up out of here. He ran to fucking Twitter, right? He started a whatever, thought he was starting whatever. Cool. People got around. Cool. The simple fact is they prey on man, women, child. It don't fucking matter. The simple fact is that's why, again, I always said I appreciate the Fence Tailgate, because no matter how stupid your take is or how smart your take is or whatever the fuck you want to talk about, the Fence Tailgate is a platform where your voice will be heard. The people that Ennis Campbell likes to be around and try to control are the people that want to just play the game fit under one umbrella, and that's his umbrella. Whatever he's selling you, you have to buy it. You have to eat it. You have to swallow it. And if you have any other difference of opinion, he wants to call man, women, child, do whatever the lengths that's unimaginable to people. That's what he will do. That's the story of Ennis Campbell. So for the people that still rock with him, go fuck yourself. Ennis, I hope you're watching this. You can go fuck yourself. And like I always say, when I see him, it's on fucking sight. I can promise you that. There's shit that has happened in my life between that son of a bitch where he can sit here and deny and cry and go into spaces and play the fucking game. Again, this is where when people always say, well, Lewis is the Twitter warrior, he's this, he's that. I don't hide. I go to games and I show my fucking face. Enes Campbell, when I see you, I'm fucking you up. And that's what it is. Period.
And not only that, I'm gonna fuck him, man. I'm gonna fuck him up too.
Say it with a little more aggression, please, Andy.
Oh fuck! Damn! Everybody calling this man out. That's the only thing he's famous for. Color is all the people in line to beat his ass when they see him.
Right, but
So,
and you have different personal reasons why you want to bang him up, right, Andy? Because Lewis said his reason.
So
tell us what happened with yours, bro. Tell us why you want to get him on that tent at 6:03, and tell us why you want to break his
icon. Damn, BA
like what happens again? What happens? Who is not allowed to go, let's say, into Lewis's Twitter space? That's what I'm wondering. Who does this guy represent?
Hey, and it's got all of us
Sounds
blocked.
like a bunch of
CD83.
wannabe internet mafia.
Hold on a second, real quick.
Andy got his number.
Hold on.
Andy got his number.
No, it doesn't matter because he's blocked everything on the planet.
Andy, call him on speaker right now. Call him on speaker right now.
TD83. Send him the link. I know you got his. I know he ain't got you blocked.
Okay.
Andy, call Enes real quick and put him on speaker.
And I want Tony to understand where I was coming from a minute ago. Okay. What a lot of people that don't follow even Twitter or even knows how the dynamics of that might be wondering is, like, in this Twitter space, let's imagine it was a classroom or an audience, like a room full of people, an assembly, right? The guy sitting next to Andy in that space, that in his hosts or co-hosts or has the ability to tell people to leave, whatever, block, whatever, in that space, the guy that was sitting next to Andy, what if he went over to Lewis's space and started listening?
It wouldn't matter. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh, y'all. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Y'all talking to somebody that was actually with those niggas. That was actually in the crowd, in the crew. So a lot of stuff I'm privy to that y'all are not. So the first thing I want, which I already told Lewis this 100 times, is you.
Hold on, Andy. I want to hear Tony tell his tale.
The first thing that I keep trying to tell people, I don't tell Lewis this 100 times, but he's beefed with Enes. Stop trying to paint Enes as the leader of any fucking thing. He's not. He's not even running those spaces. The only way Andy won't be able to go in there is if they co-host him. But I know the people that run the shit. It's the fact that you guys are beefing with him, trying to put him on some fucking pedestal that he's not on, which is what's getting him or people to even engage with him that much.
That's where I wanted to clear up.
So that's the problem.
The control does Enes have from stopping?
Exactly is what I'm telling you. He has.
I would say, Tony, that's a mighty handy excuse, because let's not act like Enes isn't using that jump up and co-host to block you out of the space.
No,
and hide it from you as a weapon.
Wait.
And they're co-signing it.
If they go search up,
oh my God, Pete, nobody wants to hear you.
They're gonna run away from that guy.
God damn. First of all, yes, that's what he used to do. But in the spaces that would, if anyone to go to, I doubt if they would even co-host them, because they have that problem already, and they understand certain people can't go in there. They wouldn't co-host him. Now, some of them, if he's running his own, yes, he can. But that's not the only spaces that they have. Now, he has a problem with Andy. Yes. Is he doing some bullshit? Yes. But the fact that y'all trying to make it seem like he's the end all be all, whatever the fuck that slogan is, it's not true. I wish people stop giving him all this fucking power and make it seem like if he doesn't fuck with you, then you're fucked from going. No, it's not. You don't gotta fuck with him and out. Me and him had our differences. He had me blocked for a while. But you know,
what power are we giving him though, Tony? If we're talking
what is the power right now? Are you all you first of all you niggas are basically on his dick right now, trying to say, oh he oh I don't know if I can say that. Oh let's out this guy and let's do this as if he's stopping people from going to certain spaces. The only thing that he can do is what I'll give El Capitan credit for. He can ask them to give him the co-host if he don't want Andy to go in the spaces. But if they don't co-host him, then Andy could go in any fucking place that he wants to go. And most likely they're not going to co-host him on the ones that you're going to, for people, if they want to go in there or see anything, I just don't go in there, period. But the fact that y'all trying to make this nigga out of there to be somebody that he isn't, it's fucking crazy.
I don't hear anybody making him it. I get what you're saying.
But how asking about how those dynamics work is giving him any power, bro.
Exactly, Color.
I remember I was a co-host and
just had Lewis up here talking about he's gonna beat him up for those bad allegations, and now Andy's gonna talk about it. Like, I don't get it.
No.
Look, if the guy is gonna draw a bunch of people, this would be like, let's say, if
hold on, you're saying draw people. Here's the thing, right?
Thank you.
Let's not talk of as. First of all, the motherfucker ain't got no followers, all right? And that's it. It is what it is. Ain't nobody following that shit anymore. Whether people are allowing it to be around them or not, and we can judge that, that's a different tale. I'll say this though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have a little bit of discussion on that end. But you know,
that's how they feel. That's how they feel about Andy. That's why they booted him, right? He was rocking with you. Yeah, he was rocking with you guys, and they kicked him out. Isn't that what happened, Andy?
Hey, Pete, let me ask you a question. What did they kick him from?
Andy,
No, ask Andy because you said something. Pete, what did they kick him from?
Bro, I don't be around as much as I want to be.
Okay, so keep your goddamn mouth closed. Now, Andy.
You said they kicked
anything.
They didn't kick Andy from nothing.
What they did to us was mafia shit.
To me, it's
okay, that's a
souvenirs,
different
Tony.
thing, Pete.
They didn't. All right, but you okay? So you
This
talk
is
about some
actually
shit
a
you don't know.
mafia
They didn't
style
kick him from
tactic.
shit. He got blocked by one fucking person.
Okay, but again,
it just so happened to be a person that none of you motherfuckers got.
Andy, is it more than one person going after you?
Tony,
I got blocked. I got blocked because I was
doing by talking about this. I've been with you from the beginning. I've been trying to determine why we should give a fuck. Okay, so I agree with you on that. Okay, I'm just saying, like, if let's say somebody like Batman decided to block me, and y'all know damn well if he starts up a space, you're not going to cry for little old me and not join his space, bro.
Bullshit. I'll be jumping all over Batman's punk ass.
Wait, Carter, you can't say that to me because I don't go in his spaces no more, and I'm not blocked.
Oh, what? Damn, Tony would be like that? Batman a bitch?
I mean, I won't call him a bitch. He just did some bullshit.
Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Hold on a second.
I can see him all the time.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What'd you say, Tony?
I said I wouldn't so much call him a bitch. I would just say he did something that I don't agree with, so I just don't go in there no more.
Was it some bitch shit?
To me, yeah.
All right, yeah, that's cool. Though, I get you. I feel you.
He's done plenty of bitch shit to me, and I still, if I want to go interact with Capitan, if he's in there, I got to deal with Batman being the host.
Right, but that's the only dynamic that Andy would have to deal with is he would just have to go in there with and knowing that Andy's got him blocked.
Yeah, but the problem is Andy said he was outside now, and they don't like that.
Right. Yep, I know.
No, I'm bro. Fuck that shit. I'm outside.
You know what? If it's a hot day, I might go in for air conditioning and ain't nobody stopping me. God damn it. Get the fuck up out my goddamn way. If it's hot and I want to come in and grab a cold beverage, I'll do as I damn well please. I live outside, but I'll come inside anytime I want. Ask your mama, bitch.
Ooh. I'm just saying, Tony, technically,
fuck you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit how much I drink. I only get sharper, smarter, and better looking than you, bitch. I don't know why I said better looking, but it felt right at the time.
Oh, yeah. So outside, inside, are we
physically
outside, inside?
Fuck all that.
Are we uptown or downtown? What's the position?
And you know why?
The real question.
Subconsciously,
Capitan.
All right, one at a time, everybody.
Here's the real question, Capitan. I remember this time last season during the
I'm looking
off
for an
season,
uptown girl. That's what I'm looking for.
you guys came up with this name to bring the community into one.
What was the name? What was the name?
I'm trying. I forgot because
See,
Jumbotron
already lying. Go ahead.
No, it's because Jumbotron came in my mind, and that's the Twitter thing. I'm trying to. Andy, you remember the name, right? Because this is the reason why I actually color. You remember Ennis started coming around here on this channel because there was this.
Breaking the fourth wall, dude. Shut the fuck
Damn.
I want volume 2.
Again, it goes back to the same thing.
It's for a volume 2.
We've already named the name. We've already named the name, so I don't have to do it.
Capitan, a volume 2.
There's a guy. There's a guy.
Who's this EM guy?
Hold on, I want to hear Pete. Volume 2 is what?
Who the hell is that?
Is it that far off the ledge?
You right now, Pete, what you were misinformed earlier. Okay.
Who the hell is this EM guy in the chat?
We've already named his name, right? But he gathers a large amount from
Kumbaya.
Pete,
no,
is that the word?
No, that wasn't what it was, Pete. No, Color, I don't know what you're talking about. Pete's talking about what we did last year, remember?
What?
Trying to bring
that
everybody
was the Kumbaya
together.
question.
That's what
Twitter and YouTube. The Kumbaya.
Yeah.
That won't work again.
Oh,
that ain't gonna work.
That was dead on arrival.
Here comes Lou. You fucked up now, Pete.
That was dead on arrival.
Our business if we associate with certain people.
Let's try to clean the community.
No, we were trying to mend fences.
See, Pete's on this fucking bullshit, and I told him I wasn't.
What bullshit?
I told him I wasn't ready to fucking play the game, but I'll play the fucking game. The cat's gonna come out of the goddamn bag.
Oh shit! Hold up, everybody! Shut the fuck up right now. Go ahead, Lou. Everybody, shut up. Everybody, don't say a goddamn word. Go ahead, Lou.
The simple fact is, Ennis Campbell reached out to me on some bullshit, right? And I was already looking for a way in because I was getting information, and the only way to really chop off the head of the snake, right, is to kind of get close to it at first, then cut it off by the fucking head, not the tail. When the motherfucker reached out to me, I said, perfect. Here's my end. Let me get close to Ennis. His people, this and that, play the game. I got my information. Just so happens, since he's a fucking dumbass that ruined his career, if you want to call it career, on YouTube, now on Twitter, just in life. The guy is a dick in the booty ass fucking guy. He's the scum of the earth. But I had to play the game so I could get what I needed. I got everything I needed, and that's why the Kumbaya little session came along. For the people that really know the story, the backstory, they've already heard
we gotta get you guys to shake hands, bro.
I can't even imagine who this is.
So, real quick, Pete, 1,000,000%. I co-sign everything Lou just said. I was there in the inception.
So the community is broken. That's it. It's over.
No, what? Did you not hear a fucking word he just said? God damn, Pete. Didn't you hear what he did?
No, I heard what he did. It sounded like some 00 agent stuff.
That's right. And I'm telling you right now, that is exactly what happened. And Lou, I don't know if you've seen, but Ennis Campbell's in chat saying hi to you. So figured you might want to say hi.
I don't give a fuck about
That's Ennis Campbell right there. There's the guy you went and double agented.
I mean, that's a cool story.
This is exactly why every Dolphins channel should have their own pet Buffalo Bills fan to do their bidding for them.
Like I said, the name of Ennis Campbell sounds right about his alley because that man has been a dick in the booty ass dude for about the last 20 years. So it fits him well.
Andy. Because it seems like Capitan and Lewis think there's no way. Do you think there's a way the whole community comes into one?
Yes. We're going to have Kumbaya 2.0.
Where even Lewis and Ennis are sitting next to each other.
Did you hear
you and Ennis
wait till next year. Hey, wait till T.F.T.G network fucking show this time next off season. We're doing Kumbaya Volume 2.
Always possible.
Always
Especially
possible,
if
bro.
guys
Wait.
like Michael K and Dan Mitchell can unite and be forces.
Wait
Never
till
happened.
Community
Never
can
happened.
Yeah.
That
it's
is definitely possible.
Well, you know how I see it's possible?
What
What
about
if
you,
we're
Pete?
in the
Yeah, that was a
Super Bowl
masterpiece.
and Lewis has one seat next to each other? Lewis is not gonna.
Damn, Pete done dropped his motherfucking phone, dog. Pete done got so fucking into it. He done dropped his phone.
It's on the ground and he's still yelling at it as he's
You don't got
picking it up.
riled up.
Dolphins score points in the Super Bowl.
Pete don't know what the
Trying to hear
fuck
any
he's
of that.
talking about.
That might have been in the
Trying
toilet.
to hear
Jeff.
any of that.
Yo, Pete
Lewis
thought he
and
had
Ennis
one
will be
so
buddies
loaded. He's
with
like, you just. He done lost it. That shit was good.
Phone is on the ground. He's
I-
still running around yelling.
Again,
real
Pete don't
quick,
know what
real
he's talking
quick.
about.
Is that Dade I see in the corner there? Is that Dade? What you doing, Dade?
Yep, and he brought his big old
Is somebody
honey
waving?
jar with a spoon because he likes to stir shit up. So yeah.
Oh shit, Dade stirring it up. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, Dade, Tony Two Phones is recording the space. It is on YouTube, but he's recording it for other reasons. Go ahead, Dade.
What's up with y'all, man? I seen y'all boys was on. I figured I'd get on.
Yeah, we were. Lots been said for a little bit. Jesus, man.
Like he was bored.
Catch me up.
know,
Catch
right?
me up. What happened? What happened?
Holy fuck! What hasn't happened, Tony?
Yeah, what
He's
is it?
yelling at everybody.
First of all,
Started.
I'm telling you right now, Dade. If you don't watch Color's fucking take from earlier, I'm telling you right fucking now, that shit was the most fucking dirtiest work I've ever seen on any app ever. Bro. Shit was fucking
What did you think about?
Damn.
I can't even. I don't know. Color. It made me want to revisit, but Color was just enamored by the great products here on YouTube, and I don't know. It was fucking funny as fuck, dude. Fuck. All right. Anyhow.
Oh, was it the doppelganger? The part about the doppelganger and Andy?
Well, Andy-
Oh yeah, me and
No,
Andy.
Andy.
Did you
No,
know,
that was Andy
Dade?
doing that.
Dade, you've seen me. Andy kind of looked like my fucking stepbrother.
Don't let him lie to you, Dave.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
Andy, yeah.
Don't let him lie to
still
you.
here, Andy?
Andy,
It's Capitan's doppelganger, bro. Straight
oh,
up.
my doppelganger now. Yeah, that's right.
Andy,
It's
if
me.
you talking,
Andy
you're
gonna,
on mute.
I'm gonna host a show in a couple of weeks, and it's gonna be Andy in a purple jacket. We're just gonna see if anybody even notices.
Oh, Capitan's the Joe Dirt version.
That's see, there it is. Hold on a second.
Here, I'll get him up there, Cap. Look, I just put him up close. There you go.
There you go.
See, he can actually grow a mustache.
There you go. They got the goatee going at the same point.
I know what Michael said.
Andy tried to turn the camera off and clicked off.
Yeah, Andy done fucked himself up, dude. Andy done fucked himself up.
Yard said, "Want. You ain't got a camera anymore."
Double toe.
It's all right, Andy. I'll stand up. All these ugly motherfuckers up here are just jealous as fuck, Andy. Don't worry, dog. Anyhow, Dade, yeah, it was some shit. And then Andy came out talking about, did you see his post on Twitter about Ennis and shit?
Yeah, I think I saw it a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Andy
Got a little dicey.
And you going to war?
I mean,
I don't know.
Ennis came up on here. Listen, Dade, not fucking 10 minutes ago before you got up here, Andy put his face up on it and said it's on site when he sees Ennis. That's what he said. Put his face up on YouTube, said it's on site.
Shit.
On site. Andy gonna put these hands on him, and it ain't gonna be nice.
Andy, don't forget you got to get the tattoo, bro.
Oh, you got to do what?
Say he trying to be down with outside, so you got to get the tattoo first.
Oh, word.
You gotta go get that sleeve.
Damn, Anus Campbell in chat says El Capitan looks like a chia pet that only half the seeds were alive. That's true.
Shit.
It's true.
Chia pet. God damn.
What's up, Andy?
Now I know for sure the identity of Anus Campbell.
Well, yeah, we I think we knew who it was from the jump, right? That's Michael K, right?
No, why?
That's Michael K. That's Michael K. You got another
K
you got
is
another
Anus
phone
Campbell.
going or some shit, or the computer going on the Anus Campbell.
Dude, right now I could probably have four going right now. I got my tablet, I got my phone, I got my laptop, I got my desktop.
Yeah. Listen, y'all.
The more devices, the more identities. Yeah.
Don't let the voice fool you. Michael K is surrounded by
Tony
technology
got like
that he's
12
abusing
identities. Damn.
for his own humor
Damn.
at any given moment.
Dude, you know how much midget porn I can play at once?
Command
Oh
Center.
God, don't.
It's literally the Buffalo Bills Command Center. When their season
Oh,
ticket
man.
holders call in for friggin' shit, they go.
Yep.
It routes to Michael K.
It routes to a guy just like Michael K with a tablet,
so
a
Tony,
desktop,
what's your
and a
screen name?
laptop.
What's your screen name?
I don't know what you're talking about, Crypto.
We just find out more devices, you get more identities, man.
Oh, I don't know.
You got the team. Buffalo's the team we hate the most, right?
I don't know nothing about that.
I got a spreadsheet. I got a spreadsheet with all my emails on them, so I can keep them straight. But they all have the same password.
I mean, we must be doing
you make sure you
right
don't use
tonight.
different
We've
passwords.
That name right
use
there
the
is for
same
Michael
password
K.
for each one.
Right?
That's Michael K's.
What's that?
But
You
different from your main.
You hold that right there, Michael K.
Yep,
With
you
your
get
Lando
a-
tapes.
Lando
Yeah,
tapes.
that's yours. How many computers you got? You put your spreadsheet and fucking email. What the fuck?
Yeah, all the different emails with all the screen names.
See, here you
I
go
have a
again.
spreadsheet to keep control of them.
Look, here he goes again. There you go. Fucking hold that.
Hey,
Michael
we
K.
must be having a good show when we drag Carla out the woodworks, man.
I know. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to
Carla
figure out.
comes strolling
Carla's
through.
already.
She's like,
well,
what?
Took
People
upon her
laughing
new
at
identity though.
Tailgate? I'll have none of that. And she comes strolling in.
The season is around the corner. That's what it feels like.
Life
Michael
is a
K.
gamble. That's gonna be my new identity. Life's a gamble.
My last shot.
2.0.
Hey, Michael K.
Yeah.
Did you hear the
I'm
question?
peeing.
Michael K. Come on, dude. For fuck's sake, bro.
Well, I had to mute. Wait for the shake. I had to mute.
God damn, dude.
Nah,
I
bro.
mean, we're off the rails with the episode.
No, I'm not talking to him, bro.
Did I see? All right, who was saying something? I'm out now.
Hey,
no, man.
how
I'm
come
not
we never
talking to you,
gave a
bro.
wrench to Carla? I mean, even TD gave a wrench to her.
I tried to give a wrench to
yeah,
Carla.
TD
She
gave a
denied it.
wrench?
I tried to give a wrench to Carla. She denied it.
She denied it?
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck she denied it, but I gave it to her a long time ago.
No.
Isn't she from Texas?
I see a couple people.
I thought you was from Kentucky.
Listen, I just know Carla.
Someone said she was from Texas.
Carla, you know where she's from? She's from heaven. She's a
from Fort
fucking
Worth.
angel, and you fucking piece of shits around here keep scaring the only angel in the audience off.
Y'all don't
I
even know
find that
Carla,
fucked
man.
up. I find that fucked up.
Yep.
Y'all are some nasty
Damn, angel in the
motherfuckers
same
around here.
sentence.
Color, you're the worst. I heard what you were
Which
saying about
angel? A fallen
TV83
angel.
earlier.
Yeah,
that
you're
was
right.
the
I agree with
nastiest
you.
work.
You're
that's
right,
what
Cap.
it was,
She's a fallen
Capitan.
angel.
That's what it was, Capitan.
Oh.
The shit about CB83 that Dade County missed.
Yeah, dude. I touched on that a
broke your
little
ass.
bit, man. Hey, look who's in chat that does have a wrench some fucking reason, even though I ain't seen his guys.
Take that man's wrench away, man. Give him a hammer or something.
Cap for life?
Batman needs a hammer and sickle. He don't need no wrench.
Batman says, I just got out of
Batman's
my
pop?
son's baseball game.
Just got out of my
Who's the
son's
real
basketball game. What's the deal?
You have a son, Batman?
We're talking about Tua's contract.
When did you have a son?
Oh my god!
I think Batman's got a Brady bunch going on.
Michael K.
he got married and he's got like 20 kids now.
It's like the mentor avoided.
He brought his 3 kids and now his wife's got the other 17.
Yeah, I'm making fun of
Fucking where the fuck have I been, bro? How long have I been doing
That
this
happened to me.
show?
I'm married into a family.
How long has this show been going on?
The man's trying to be a philanthropist, man. Leave him alone.
No, I'm laughing at the question.
What was the question?
Michael K, listen up, buddy.
What?
Which question are you talking about?
All right, listen up, man. Hey, Color, what was the question again? That about leverage? Who you think?
What was the leverage question from earlier?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I see
Oh,
a few
Batman
people in
asked that
chat we
question?
probably need to fix up with a wrench, man. Oh, what's going on here, man?
Oh
We're like
my
slacking.
god. Oh my god.
You know what? I am gonna
We're
have
gonna
one more
give
shot.
Ennis Campbell a wrench. We're gonna give
No,
him
not
a
Enos,
Enos Campbell. We're not giving
Enos Campbell will get the wrench.
No way.
All right.
give
Oh,
him a
by the
wrench.
way,
All right.
so Capitan, we got a mark Cap for life down for a strike. He accidentally
was
blocked
crazy,
somebody again
Capitan.
tonight.
He blocked Andrevius, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
I seen his fucking ass,
And
bro.
Andrevius never came back, bro. You see,
I know. What a fucking dick move,
Andrevius
bro.
is real fragile, guys. You can't like do that.
He's
to
not
him.
real
He'll never
fragile,
come
but
back.
you know what he is? He ain't gonna put up with that shit. He's like, well, fuck this then.
That's what
and
I'm
outie.
saying. He
That ain't fragile. That's like he's like, fuck y'all, motherfuckers.
But he
And
actually did come back. He said
That's
he
more like
did?
a zero
Yeah,
tolerance.
he said Cap voice would never be heard on
No,
Twitter
Cap.
again. He's snapping that.
Oh shit!
Cap freaking
Listen,
Cap timed him out.
fuck, dude. Hey, Karma's a motherfucker, Cap for life. Because I promise you this, Dre will do this for 5 or 6 years, bro.
Whereas,
That
I was gonna say,
motherfucker
whereas
hold
I
that
don't
grudge
hold-
forever,
right.
dude.
Whereas I don't
I don't know
hold
Dre
grudges.
real well, but I know this:
Right.
Dre ain't gonna let this up easy,
Right,
bro.
exactly. Whereas
Damn.
I don't hold grudges,
Cap got
Dre
him on that
holds them. Okay.
Dre gonna hold it. Fuck that. And you know what's
Cap for life
crazy?
hit him in the
I
Hold that grudge
can
as
remember.
long as he freaking can, man.
I know Dre has he's fucking.
He'll hold it when it's necessary.
He'll put Cap up and like get him up and say turn up Cap or whatever. I know he goes at Cap, but damn, dude, damn, that's nasty work, Cap for life. Fucked up. I seen that. I was actually gonna bitch at Cap for life about that at a different.
Well, he gets one,
and he needs to stop.
Cap
He needs to
got
stop
him with the
spamming the
6-minute
fucking
timeout.
chat. One of the other mods reached out to me on X and they're like, "Yo, Cap for Life is spamming the chat. He's putting like videos from other YouTube channels in the chat. That shit don't help. Stop that, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're watching this video. Go watch this one. Fucking stop, asshole. The fuck?
Post the same video about 13 times.
Right, we ain't that big.
Yeah, bro. Like, goddamn.
Watch this video.
What the fuck, bro?
Damn.
Is he trying to keep people in or out?
Oh man.
That bitch is gate people.
Yeah, click that link, bro. Come
That's
tell us about Jordan Love getting that.
That's the
new
gate
deal.
outer. He's gatekeeper. He's the gate out. Oh man, that's fucking funny.
Oh man.
Fuck. Damn, that was good. Yeah, fucking stop it, Cap for life, you son of a bitch.
I got a feeling. I think there's bad intentions every time.
No, there's no bad intentions. It's just dumb work by him.
No, there's. I'm telling you, there's bad intention.
Did y'all hear the latest? I hope we
clip
maybe
he
we can pull up.
posted-
Hold on, Color. I want to hear. He's saying he's got bad intentions. You're telling me this is malicious by Cap?
This is a little bit malicious, yeah, because if you pay attention, he's giving you things that he says, because a lot of you guys like to sit here and say he's delusional, he's crazy, shut up, you're not making any
Start
sense.
his own YouTube channel to
He's
promote
giving
everybody
you
else's YouTube channel.
nuggets of things he said that are coming to light. So
Okay,
he's
but he can
basically
start up his
telling
own
you guys,
YouTube channel.
haha, I'm right, and you guys weren't listening
He
to
can
me.
start up his own YouTube channel to promote everybody else's work.
He's not promoting,
Yeah.
he's validating that his take at the time wasn't delusional.
Well, he can just say it. He can just say, "Hey, I got this from that guy." Speaking of validating takes,
There you go. Way to segue, Color.
You know he ain't gonna say
I
it.
know I'm gifted, aren't I?
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't go to school for this, ladies and gentlemen. But, man, anybody can do it. You know,
I can
you
tell,
gotta-
Color. Don't let these
Oh
guys
shit!
Hold
Pete got a new mic all of a sudden. Now he's well
What I'm
versed.
saying is a new mic. It's the same headphone. They sound
Oh no, they were saying it earlier, Pete. So I'm saying it now.
I'm gonna pull up the stick of butter. All right, hold on. I'm pulling up the stick of butter. All right, here we go. Okay.
Oh shit!
Look, we all have watched TV our whole lives. Okay, Every one of y'all fucking watched TV your whole life. Before the internet came out, your shit was glued to the TV. Okay? You know how they do it. You've watched it your whole fucking life. What the hell do you need to go to school for it for?
Brother, that was a commercial, bro.
I rest my case.
Hey, Color just performed what he saw on television and all. I mean, full circle there, right there.
And by the way, dragging out what I was going to be talking about, still dragging that out to where the audience is like, damn, Color, what the fuck were you going to tell us?
Oh, look who shows up in chat, Pete.
Hold on. Speaking of I got to give the audience good now. Speaking of validating takes,
I love True Talk.
Damn,
Shout out to True
Sharif
Talk.
got his freaking
Damn, the
comment
internet is
read.
really about to break down.
Sharif got a comment read.
I'm hearing it, Color. Sharif got a comment. What?
You're okay. So Sharif, some big guy, big media guy personality, freaking read Sharif's comment about Tua running more and producing more, running for
Rushing yards, yeah.
doubling his freaking output. Would he become an all-pro? And that guy said no.
Oh, Chris Perkins this morning, right? Yeah, I think Chris Perkins turned around and said,
Perkins,
look at
who it was.
Lamar Jackson. He gets all those rushing yards and everything.
Damn.
Hey, Color, tell him, bro.
So True Talk in chat asking for a wrench. No, True Talk, he ain't getting no wrench.
Wrench, man.
I mean,
He said
I
he's
think
told
this
the truth this whole
is the
time,
first
Cal.
time I've ever even seen him in chat. I don't even know who that is.
He said he's never been wrong on any take. He only tells the truth. How can you not give a guy a wrench that knows all the truth?
Michael K.
Nothing but the truth.
What? I heard my name again. What?
I said I'd sooner give Michael K a wrench than True Talk.
I don't want a wrench. I don't need a wrench. What I need is people to stop blocking me.
Yeah,
there was no offense involved.
Don't worry. I'm gonna tell Dan Mitchell not to block you no more.
Just tank, dude.
I got you, Michael K.
You know what I mean?
I gotta be honest.
To hell with that, Color. Michael K ain't getting no goddamn wrench. He knows he'll abuse it. That's why he don't want
Michael
it.
K. He don't want to be blocked no more. I'm gonna call Dan Mitchell right now. I'm about to call him right now.
But I do.
I got
somebody
you.
who needs one. I'm gonna get it. Right
Michael
now.
K. I got you.
Thanks, Crypto.
I mean, look, if I've shared a toke with you and shook your hand before, you probably should get a wrench on our channel. I mean, it's
Michael K., you're going to that week 2 Buffalo and Miami game?
No, I got to go to week 9 because I got to meet Dan Mitchell.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna all be there, man.
Yeah, you're gonna meet Dan Mitchell in the men's bathroom, are you, Michael K?
No, actually, I'm gonna go to the Orchard Park Police Department.
You guys,
I'm going to the Orchard Park Police Department and drop off my bail money a couple days early.
Some park bathroom at 1 a.m.
Crap, you're all talk,
fucking
Mike.
weirdo.
You ain't gonna do crap. You're all talk.
He's delusional.
He's gonna have that. You know, he's got him a new pair of shades, right? Did you see
Yeah, he
his
does.
sunglasses?
Got a brand new trench coat.
Hey, you saw his shades, Michael K.
I've seen his Dan Mitchell on the show, bro. I don't think you can handle that guy, bro. Just stop talking.
Oh my God!
Just stop talking, bro. Stop,
dude. I said out. There's a girl that she's in our area. She's like 19 or 20 years old. She's 3 times the size of Dan Mitchell, and she can barely push like 250. And he's sitting there telling people he works out with 225.
This is how Buffalo Bills respond.
This girl's a friggin' beast. What's that?
Mike.
God.
Yo,
damn.
dude.
How tall is
How
she?
did this go from week 2 Buffalo home Miami game?
I was never coming to Florida for week 2.
Why?
I gotta work, dude. I don't travel for that
drive
stuff.
down there. You don't want to.
Yeah, and I don't fly.
I want to pull up.
I won't fly.
Drive. That's like what, 20 some hours.
I can make Marathon Key in 24 hours from my door to Isle Morado.
Dan's gonna
Like
go to the
24
game.
hours, exactly.
Dan's gonna
Like
go
24
to the
hours
game.
exactly.
You know that, Mike? Dan's
What's
gonna
that?
go to that week 2 game.
He lives in Destin, Florida. When crap
What do
moves
you
there, I'm
do?
gonna.
What do you
He's
do?
gonna take.
Do you like
I think
So
Amicus
he-
put on a
stays
smoke
in
device
South
for
Oh, that guy
Carolina.
lives in Florida?
What's
Amicus
that?
stays in
Over
South
there by
Carolina.
Buffalo.
No, he moved to
You
Destin,
guys think
Florida. Stop.
Well, I would say
I
24
never even
hours.
heard
That
of that.
means that
Bro,
the
first of all, let's just be let's I mean, why do you know that? That's number one. Number two,
Why do I know that he moved there?
Yeah,
Because he said it.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah, he
heard of
said
that,
it.
Pete. I think he lied to you. You ever heard of that, Pete?
Hey, what are you guys thinking about trading Javon
I
Holland?
never heard of anything like that in Florida.
Yes, in
Actually, I
Florida,
wanted to
that-
search it up. I was actually going to
Cut it
search
out.
it up because you can't take Michael
on.
K seriously. I don't
that
know.
Donnie
Like,
or Danny?
it's
I'm
unbelievable.
Danny, it's
Oh,
Danny.
okay, you can take
It's
it
Danny.
seriously.
Hey, Danny,
Hold
so-
up, everybody. Let's actually give Danny a second. He's been waiting patiently. Danny, please take us away.
Hey, man, how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing all right.
What's up, Danny?
good,
First
That's
time I
good,
hear
man.
your voice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
we owe
I've been
the
on
audience
before, but
about
it's been a
7 shots.
it's
So
been a
if you
long
want to
time
take
ago.
one, go right ahead.
Yeah, Danny, I
Yeah,
remember you being
wow.
up here before, homie. What's going on, dog?
Yeah, man, just chilling, about half drunk tonight, but I'm hanging out, man. I'm just sitting here watching my dogs bark at shit and
Danny, can you
just
do me a
ready for
favor?
Dolphin season, bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we're
bro.
dealing with the mid-season drama of all the bullshit. You know, it's just what time it is, right?
You want to talk
Oh, yeah.
football, Danny? Talk football, bro.
Oh yeah, man. What you want to know? I'm a lifelong Dolphin fan. I'm 51 years old. I could give you names you guys probably never heard of before.
Oh well, you don't want to talk to Pete at all.
There
Then.
you go, man.
What's going
Hey,
on with
Crypto
this
knows.
season? How
Crypto's
you
old
feel about
school.
this regime?
He
Yeah,
wants to
Crypto's old
cut
school
us
too,
old guys
man.
out like an old fungus, man. He just wants to cut us right off in all our
Yeah, I'm old
memories.
school, man.
Why you say that, cuz?
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I got a good one. Here you guys. What about Kyle Mackey? Do you remember him?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
going
yeah.
into memory
Absolutely.
lane.
Yeah, he was a scab quarterback, and he was better than Ryan Tannehill. I can tell you that.
Oh, he was a quarterback.
Wow, he sounds like Michael
Yeah,
King.
he was a quarterback. When we went on strike that year, when the
Yeah, he does
NFL went
sound
on
like Michael
strike,
K a little bit.
I
Sounds
think
like
they were
me.
on strike for 3 games, and the Dolphins won 2 out of their 3 games. And that goes to show you how good Don Shula was as a coach,
The
because he
real
took a bunch of
life
scabs,
replacement, dog.
and we made it to the Super Bowl that year.
Yep. Real life
Don
replacement.
Shula, man. I don't know, man. I think
I
Don
love that
Shula.
man.
I
God
think.
knows agrees. I know that's what that LMAO is about.
I'm trying to hear some
I
Danny
tell you what, I'm
Tua take.
I gotta
proud
go
to be
buy
a
me some
Dolphins fan.
fireworks.
No,
You a Tua near, Danny?
I'm right with you. So I think you came up and you had originally asked
He's a
about
Ryan Tannehill fan.
whether we would trade.
I think Tua is the best quarterback we've had since Marino. That's a fact.
Right. So your first question
That's
when
not.
you came up was
That's
about
not.
whether we should trade Javon Holland or
man.
not, and I say answer to
Yeah,
that question is
that's a good question, because we got a lot of people to pay, and he's probably going to want the
right.
market.
And so my answer
And,
to that question
I
is:
think
you ever
if
heard
we
that
could sign Simmons, if we could
Danny,
sign Simmons for a
Danny,
couple years,
I'm actually starting to make
Danny,
that statement out to be an
Danny,
insult
my
to
answer
Tua
to
when
that
they say he's the
question
best
is,
since
you ever heard
Marino.
that? You ever
What are
heard
we
that
comparing
song
him
from
with?
Don McLean, American Pie?
That's actually starting to be an
Tyler
insult when people
Thompson,
say that. They don't realize they insult.
What
They're
the
actually
fuck is
insulting
Crypto
Tua when
talking
they
about?
say that. When they say
All
he's
right.
the best
do you want
quarterback
to
since
pay him $20
Marino.
million a
It's
year?
Ryan Tannehill, buddy.
We had like 1 million of them that
Get
was
the
all
fuck out of here,
trash.
Pete.
Anyhow, yeah.
they
So
were, every quarterback we had was pretty much trash from
Well,
between Marino
that's why you
all
need
the
to
way
stop
to Tua.
comparing them to
Everybody in
other
between.
trash. You're basically
Ryan
saying
Tannehill
you
wasn't
would basically
trash.
be putting them in a heap of trash.
Ryan Tannehill wasn't
Ryan
trash.
Tannehill was a dumpster
So it
fire.
doesn't do Tua any
Ryan
service.
Tannehill was a misevaluation and a bad decision to get rid of him, where we paid to get him off our team. It's a bad general manager decision. We moved off of him for Jay Cutler for
Oh,
$10 million.
that was
Damn, Jay Cutler.
at
That's
that
another
point.
one.
Did we
That's
not move
another
off of
Hall of
Tannehill
Famer
for
we
Jay
had in the
Cutler?
bag.
What the hell?
Man, what the hell was that?
Oh, I think
He
we got
probably
a
got a
Sage
phone
and
call.
Matua argument there.
Sound like some 007
It
stuff.
sounds
Yeah,
like
it does sound like
it
a
sounds
robot.
like
Sounds like a
QAnon's
1980s
getting him.
robotics
Pete,
video or
sounds like
something.
QAnon's getting him.
Thank God, because the funny was just
It
about
sounds
to
like
go out
one
of
of
the
those
show now.
videos.
Actually, the other day, some weird. Yeah, he's down bad.
Yo, you are in the blender, my brother.
Danny, you in the
Goodness.
blender. You need to drop out and come back on.
Arti Ribato,
Hey,
Eto
it sounded like
Muracho.
Twinkie from Buck Rogers.
Well, the other day, KP was trying to read like an article from the Sun Sentinel or something, and the moment
Wait a
he
minute, wait a
said,
minute. Stop for a
"Yeah,
second.
yeah,
You're going
this
to bring
is
the funny
crazy,"
back to the show.
What's going
Why
on with
the
the Sun
fuck would you name
Sentinel?
a robot Twinkie? I never
I'm not
understood
sure.
that.
I'm not sure,
That's
but
what it
about the
was in the
QAnon,
80s.
every time that guy went to tell us, "I'm gonna start reading," his
We
mic
named the
went out.
robot Rosie.
Like the guy gets shot like 200-300 years into the future, and the best name they could come up with for a robot was Twinkie.
Oh,
Where
well,
You
did
know
you get
what?
this
Twinkies
from,
last.
You know
Color?
what?
Don't you know
I gotta be
Twinkies last for
honest.
like 400 years, Color?
Where'd you get this
They
from,
probably
Color?
had a Twinkie around since the Civil War.
Buck Rogers.
I don't know what any of this is, Doug.
I
matter
never
of
watched
fact,
Buck Wild.
Matter of fact,
Okay, so the
when
story
you
is
put me
the
in
guy's
chronic
the
suspension,
guy's
I
an
want a
astronaut
Twinkie.
for
That's the
NASA,
first
right?
thing I want
Hold on,
when you
hold on,
call me
Crystal. I
out.
got this. The guy's an astronaut for NASA, and he gets shot up in the space shuttle, and he gets caught into some kind of time warp, and he gets shot like 400 years into the future, and he has to like adapt and live in their world, and you know, because they, you know, they're not.
He's in the future. I
Understand
get
what
it.
happened, you know what I mean? So like they're trying to bring him into their world and the whole, and it's like kind of like Star Trek-y. There's a whole space force and all that, and like there's a robot named Twinkie.
Well, think about it, Color. I see
Oh,
I see
well,
I see the names of some of these people out
it's a
here.
harmless
And have you
thing.
seen the movie Idiocracy? What everybody was named some dumbass shit. Probably there
Oh,
are
that
some
was a great
dumbass
movie.
named Twinkie shit. Twinkie will be a
So
fucking.
after all the avatars we see on the web, color commentary, El Capitan, Crypto, Dolphin Fan, Pete's takes, whatever, Tony 8, Twinkie won out. That was the one that made it 400 years.
Yeah, that's it.
No, El Capitan will make
Twinkie
it
stands,
4,000
but
years.
Color, you got to realize Twinkie stands the test of time.
Well, because
Yeah,
everybody
I
else
can
had a
even
Twinkie's a
normal
Twinkie
lad.
now 500
Wait a
years from
minute.
now.
Everybody else had a normal name like Judy and Bob and whatever still. You know what I mean? But the robot was named Twinkie.
Twinkies never go bad.
Maybe that's what it. Maybe
Well, they
that's
got like a 10-year shelf. It's like a 10-year shelf life.
Twinkies never go
the only
bad.
thing that'll last 400 years. Right?
Oh my god! Wow.
I'd probably be eating a Twinkie from 1979. It'd be just as fresh,
All right,
right out of
back
the
to
pack.
boring Dolphins to it, though. Good, man.
Oh man.
Looks like Danny's trying to get in.
Danny's in the blender still.
He's in the blender still. There, look, he's kind of coming through, Danny.
Damn, somebody watered their lawn with Gatorade. When did this happen?
That's in the movie Idiocracy.
What?
You got watch the movie
Oh.
Idiocracy. It's a great movie.
Wow,
He
with
watered
Gatorade.
his sweet basil with
Jesus.
Gatorade.
That's a lot of salt. Damn.
Or maybe some Pepsi.
Yo,
Who
Danny,
was in that?
can
Was
you hear
Owen
me?
Wilson in that?
Damn, man.
Yeah, old Danny. He's trying to bring the boring.
Michael
to it,
K.
but it just
Yeah.
I'll ask you the question again, bro. Last time
I didn't get the question the first time.
No, I know because I was going through it. Like Capitan just made me laugh so hard, to be honest with you. But let me ask you, bro, because these guys up here on the panel don't seem to think that Tyreek Hill has no leverage. You think Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill has leverage right now at this position where we stand at today
when it comes to contract negotiations and
No,
putting
no, absolutely not. He has zero leverage.
What are you guys drinking tonight, bro?
Well, there's no like. The Dolphins don't have to pay him.
Pureed Twinkies.
Right? The Dolphins don't have to pay him for 2 years.
And it seems like those that y'all drinking are going bad. Because these are bad. Are you not
See, but the other reason I say that, Pete, is they just paid Waddle a pretty good contract.
Michael K.
Bro, I swear to God.
Michael K. Are you not aware? Like, look at the optics of everything, right? You traded 5 draft picks for this guy.
Look, I just ran El Capitan off. Capitan's like, I can't even match colors freaking commented tonight. I'm just out of here, man.
Oh, he left it. Yeah, they traded 5 draft picks, but did they? Let me ask you this: did they trade him thinking that there was a better chance that Tua was going to be more than he already is?
Bro,
you know, and it's like that. Why doesn't Tua have a contract yet?
Wait, no, Michael K. When we traded for Tyreek Hill and we gave him 5 first-round draft picks, right? What did you turn around and say? Oh, you were in the chat joking around. That's what Tua needs. He needed him, weren't you? Not
me.
Well, that's what
I don't think it was me saying that. Well, number one, they didn't give 5 first-round draft picks.
They gave 5 draft picks. I never said 5 first-round draft picks.
Actually, you did, but we're not splitting hairs because that's why I would have said that. But regardless, it was 5 draft picks. Okay. But the point being is, where's the leverage? If Tyreek says he wants a contract now, Miami's going to say you have a contract. What's he going to do?
Hold out. Hold out. Can you imagine this guy holds out first couple games 0-3?
Okay, right. Well, if he holds out, they can also say
have been 0-3 with him. So
they could also say hold out. Who does that hurt?
No. There's a huge difference, Crypto. Huge.
No, it's no difference. If we 0-3
But if
with
any player that gets traded for 5 draft picks, Crypto, is a factor. He's a factor. You put that guy on Carolina Panthers
no one
last
said
year.
he's not a
Bryce
factor.
Young.
But Tyreek has never went undefeated.
Bryce Young looks
You're saying it in the lens that Tyreek went undefeated.
Bryce,
has Tyreek won every game in his career?
Crypto, Tyreek Hill is probably giving us 6 wins a season himself, dude.
Tyreek Hill has guaranteed.
Tyreek Hill is a 6-win player. He gives you 6 wins.
What? But still, it doesn't mean anything. That's meaningless.
But if he wants more money,
all 17 wins?
Bro, wait a minute. Hold on. So he's going to hold. He's going to hold out and give up money.
You put him on any team in the NFL. You could put Tyreek Hill on the worst team in the entire NFL, and he boosts them up to an automatic 6-win team. Guaranteed. He's that dangerous and explosive.
Tyreek will give somebody 6 more wins.
So you think Tyreek Hill's WAR number is 6?
I think,
yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. So why we ain't win 6 more games, man?
What do you mean we didn't win 6 more games?
Why haven't we win 6 more games? You heard,
he's basically saying we're a 5-win team without him. No, Tony. He's saying that. That is
we're a 5-win team without him. Right now, we're a 5-win team.
Right, that's what he's saying.
Why haven't we won 6 more games?
Cool with the flip of the Zippo.
That was me, Joe. That was me. I got the Zippo. But it doesn't make any sense.
With the flip of the Zippo, you're right. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you're actually right or not. You know, this is the way it is. You're like, look, this is how shit's gonna go. Click. You know.
What are you talking about?
Is Tyreek Hill guaranteed? Does he have a guaranteed salary this year?
If you flip a Zippo shut after whatever you said, it makes whatever you said right. Everybody.
Oh, it's like an exclamation point.
You've been watching TV long enough to know that, Pete.
Say that one more time, because this guy keeps saying something.
If you flip a Zippo shut after your statement, it automatically makes your statement true.
Right.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I never heard that.
You ain't never watched no movies, bro. when
I
somebody
promise you,
says,
I don't
"Look,"
even have time to
when
watch
somebody
movies. I'd
says,
rather
"Look,
spend
you
time
got
with you guys.
go," and they flip their
I'd rather
Zippo,
make a
got
movie and
Zippo.
be up here on T.F.T.G, color. We making movies every time we get up here.
But you ain't got no Zippo.
And I don't have no Zippo.
Well, Michael K did. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I happen to light a cigarette, not for any other reason other than I wanted to light a cigarette.
Hooked Up Joe heard it.
But this is what I don't
That's like
understand.
I got you a lighter. I got you.
He heard it.
I just wasn't understanding because you said something about a statement, and I was trying to figure it out. But go ahead.
Well, I'm reading Cap for Life say Drew Rosenhaus knows that it's a window year. Cheetah has leverage. The leverage is he has a contract. He can't hold out because he doesn't get paid.
Go ahead. Finish.
He can't hold out because he doesn't get paid. If he has guaranteed money and doesn't go, he has to pay that money back.
Right.
The whole point of getting a new contract.
Hold on.
Michael K, if you're not gonna pay, he could demand the trade.
Pete. This is something I tried to point out earlier tonight when we were talking about this. The nuance of what Shelby Jordan is saying there is he's saying we're in a forcing it win now mode. We're not gonna, if he says I'm not playing another down, we're not in a win now mode anymore with just Waddle. Not yet.
Thank you. Maybe
next year when
Waddle's
we don't need Tyreek Hill anymore.
And I'm so tired of color. I'm tired of the fans trying to convince me it's okay to lose Tyreek Hill this offseason, right after this season.
We're not saying it
not
won't hurt
pay him and extend him because we have.
But you don't have to pay him.
We have Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle ain't no Tyreek Hill.
Well,
He
hasn't
developed.
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm simply saying that it makes the question very distinct. Do you think Hill could, or would be advised to hold out?
Cutter, to be honest with you, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. And I hope Drew Rosenhaus and Tyreek Hill is listening in right now. Take this factor into consideration. Not only does he make your franchise quarterback look better in that field, right? You traded 5 draft picks for him. He produced. And in his favor, it's best for him to sit out if they don't pay him because he has all the and check this out.
If he ultimately decides,
this guy his
usage, he has zero leverage.
His usage factor, bro.
Alfred, quarterback makes him look better.
You also have to figure out what it would do to the salary cap. You know, it's not just as simple as somebody saying I want more money and giving it to them because it's a 1-year window when their potential out is after this year.
I think what he really wants is more guaranteed money. And there's a big difference. Like
I'll give him a damn raise.
That's
I'll give him a new contract.
Whoa. Welcome, Hooked Up Joe. Let Hooked Up Joe finish what he was starting to say. Damn it. Go ahead, Hooked Up Joe.
With Tyreek Hill, he has what he wants is guaranteed money. Like he mentioned 2 things. 1, he wants to retire here, and 2, be ingredient in helping anybody. And what that means is that in 2026, he's got a $45 million contract, which we know we're not paying that. So by him saying he wants to retire here, he knows he got the ego contract, which is the biggest contract ever by pad in the end with a gigantic number you know is not going to happen, which causes you to have to cut or restructure. So he's in a position where his leverage kind of is that he can, if we gave him some guaranteed money and in exchange for that, he knocked that $45 million, which we're not going to pay, down to $35 million in 2026, which will still be a deal for a wide receiver in 2026 that we're talking about, right? Then he'd be knocking $10 million off of the phantom number of $45 million, which technically would be taking a cut, right? Well, I took a cut because instead of $45 million, I knocked it down $35 million, but in return, he gets more guaranteed money. And we guarantee we lock him up all the way through at least 2026 with probably a 27, 28 contracts with some puff on the end of that, maybe a void year or whatever. I don't know. But if we can align something like that, then we can actually kind of shuffle out some of that cap space too. Because I mean, we have been able to restructure and we haven't, but that's also kind of like money in the bank. So if we decide we do want to, we do have room there to shuffle. And with no QB1 on the books and already over the cap for 2025, we're going to have to be doing some shuffling. So that's
The
unlanded.
fucking man
See,
with
but
the hottest
the
fucking
guaranteed
logo.
money.
Hold on, hold on.
I agree with
The
what you're
hottest
saying.
fucking logo on YouTube right there, man. Holy shit. Give it a shout out to Hooked Up Joe for that freaking work. He designed that logo himself, by the way, with the whole sun ring matching his voice.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, a couple years to break contract and give him money.
Who else is mad? Who else up here is mad that Diney's in the blender? All right, bro. I wish I could hear this guy so clear. He's getting me upset. I can't hear this guy clear.
Yeah, we're not hearing you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. I'm in the woods. I'm sorry. I'm in the woods, guys.
That's all right. Keep,
Now we hear you if you keep trying.
Okay. But I'm just saying that Tyreek Hill, all we got to do is add a couple more years to his contract, spread it out, and then give him more upfront money, and he'll be happy.
That's the whole thing. The guaranteed money only helps the team. It helps the player. They get guaranteed money. But they're getting paid either way.
I don't understand what y'all
Who just
talking
said
about.
the
And Hooked
guaranteed
Up
money only helped the team? How? What you
Look,
get that
Hooked
from?
Up
Do you know
Joe.
how
Let me
do you know
tell
how
you something.
contracts work? Hold on.
Guaranteed money is all players
One at a
care
time,
about.
guys.
Is the
We had it
guaranteed
going
money.
good. Go ahead, Tony.
The guaranteed money is what the players care about because the guaranteed money is what hits the cap. So that's not the only thing.
Every dollar paid hits the cap.
Well, exactly. And the guaranteed money is the only dollar that is guaranteed to be paid. So that's the one that the players really care about. And now you can separate it. But at the end of the day, once you get like what he's at in his contract, we know after next season they're not paying him. They're not gonna take he's what 56 million that 26.
Oh my God! If you go in with that
like 45.
mindset, he's off the team this year, Tony.
No,
he's off the team. If you think Tyreek is gonna go into this season without guaranteed money, you guys are out of your mind.
Yeah,
you guys are out of your mind.
That they owed him at 26, but the cap
he's got to have guaranteed money up
the
front.
cap, exactly. That's what he's asking. He needs more cap guaranteed money. But
we could add a year or two with it. We could add a year or two and then space the money out more and then give us an out in there also.
If they're smart, they'll give him a new contract and
if they're
sign him
smart,
for an extra 3
exactly.
years.
If the Miami Dolphins are smart, which they should be in this situation.
But if Tyreek is smart, he would not play hardball because if they cut him after next season, his cap hit is only $11 million. So
that's you trying to throw out that now Tyreek has no leverage. No. If they don't want to pay him,
I'm saying that they both have to play ball, Pete. I'm saying that if they want to get a deal done
immediately, if they don't want to pay him.
Pete, listen. If they first of all, it's not that they don't want to pay him. It's that you're trying to make it seem like he has all the leverage. He doesn't. And now, if he wants
he
to,
has it all.
As Hooked Up Joe said, he's already understand being greedy doesn't help no one. Yeah, he's understanding that.
And that's exactly what I wanted to go. First of all, this is what I wanted to explain about that take. That's why I was saying Hooked Up Joe's name, and I wanted to say that. When players talk, you guys want to take everything at face value. That's fine. You take that take as face value. He doesn't. I'm gonna tell you something. By him not playing out, okay, no, that's fine. You want to take that as face value? Hooked Up Joe said it first. He could take that as face value, and what he's saying, it was a great take. I agree but at the end of the day, I'm not taking that as face value. Him coming out wanting more money, it's good, and him saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna try to be greedy." That's him saving face. His new deal is gonna be a big deal. It really is, and it's gonna hurt us signing the quarterback. But what's saving his face value right now? Pete. Him saying, "Oh, I'm not trying to be greedy." I'm not trying to be greedy is the factor they're trying to throw out right now. That's Drew Rosenhaus's little plot. Just like athletes first had their little gig with Tua, that's Rosenhaus's gig right there, how he's throwing it. I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm not trying to be greedy.
Hurting a quarterback. How did you manage to do that?
I'm telling you right now.
Stop it.
Tyreek Hill gets the bag, we don't have no money left to extend this quarterback. It's over.
That makes no sense. Like,
It's
stop
over.
it.
What do you mean?
You
We're
have
gonna get
right now
$30
the
million
Dolphins.
a
Hold
year.
on, right now the
Help us.
Dolphins.
On the salary cap.
Pete's
It's
absolutely
over.
right on that one. Pete,
No, I
It's
got
over.
something. I do have something to say on that. If you let
Who
me
said Pete
respond
was
to
right
that.
on that? How? When you if you give him more money, you can open up more cap. What are you talking about? You spread it out.
right now the Dolphins have 50 players signed and are 15 million over the cap for 2025.
And that's before the cap go up.
Yeah, right.
Before,
So, guys,
before they can restructure.
You're assuming it goes
hold on,
up. It doesn't always go up.
Pause for a second. We're gonna try
Then
something
let
new.
me
We're gonna try
problem
something.
solved.
We're gonna try something new, just for the shits and giggles, because it's late on a Friday night. If you're in the big, I don't know if y'all can see your screens or if you're looking at them, but if you're in the big screen, you have the floor. How about we
Oh,
try
nice.
that?
It's called the Native American talking stick. See, that's what we use. I'm Native American, and you pass the talking stick, and the one with the talking stick is the one that can talk. So when
And
you're
that'll be my silent way to say who the host thinks should be the one talking right now.
So I did want to just say on the Tyreek Hill contract, we wouldn't be giving him. We're not hitting our cap harder. If we give him money, when we're talking about paying him, we're talking about giving him guaranteed money, and that's all we're talking about.
First person I hear goes in the big screen.
So
I don't think he was done.
So with the Tyreek Hill thing, if we pay him, if we give him right now, he's got no guaranteed money for 25, and we want him for 25. So giving him guaranteed money for 25, we're not giving him we're not guaranteeing him even more money. It might end up, if we add more years and give him prorated bonus and dump some money onto him, that'll be kind of like making more money. But from a cap hit perspective, we're going to be spreading that thing out thin as it gets. So if we extend him, it's not going to hurt our cap. Now, the one other thing I want to say about it is the whole concept of not being greedy and actually saying that if he has a lot of room to knock down that $45 million that he has in year 2026. So if he knocked that down by 10 million, called it 35 million for that year, then he's actually giving up money. And I'm putting that in quotes because it's fake money on a phantom contract, but technically he's given up 10 million, and it's called not being greedy by saying I'm gonna even it out by way of giving me some guaranteed money. And what that does is it kind of sends a message to Tua that you have Waddle, which is going to be playing for us for $28 million starting in 26, for 26, 27, 28, all for $28 million, which is a freaking deal. Even though we gave him lots of guaranteed money in return, he's still giving us what is in essence going to be a deal there. Then we've got, if Tyreek Hill does anything that even is a perception of giving up money and not being greedy, then Tua would kind of be a jerk to be sitting there demanding top dollar and not giving up a cent. You know what I mean? Playing
right.
Athletes first all the way.
Right.
And I'm landed.
Now, we got you. So again, whoever speaks first gets to go in next. What I'm going to do is basically, like, that's going to be your buzzer. If I hear your voice, the first voice I hear is ends the argument as to who gets to talk next.
Okay, I got one for you.
All right, go ahead.
What if we
unless you're providing snacks on the plane, somebody can interrupt you if it goes on forever. Don't feel free to interrupt, guys, if it's long-winded. I'm just saying the first voice I hear is going in the big screen.
Do you think if we were to sign Justin Simmons for say 2 years or whatever, do you think that would somehow be a bargaining chip to re-sign Holland for not over the market value?
No. If they sign Justin Simmons, he's out of there. Holland's out of there. There's no way. That'll be them sending a message to Javon Hollins that he's on his way out, basically, period.
Which is probably the case.
Then if that's the case, why don't we trade him and get something for him before we lose him for nothing like Wilkins? Which I understand why we did that. Which I understand it, but I'd rather get something for it if we can.
Danny, let me ask you a question. What do you think they could get for a guy like Javon Hollis?
Probably a second. I would like to get a first, but a second.
So there's nothing in history that shows you that anybody's going to give you a second and or most definitely not a first for a safety that has never made the Pro Bowl, that's never led the league in any.
Yeah, but he's trying to reset the market, though.
I understand that, and that's why if they sign Justin Simmons, that's them letting him know that he's on his way out, because he has no credentials to try to set the market, and he doesn't have any trade value that'll be worth you trading him right now. It's
like
better
I
off.
just can't see.
Hold on, wait. It's better off him leaving, hitting the market, right? And maybe somebody will pay him the bag because they don't have to give up any assets for him, and then you get that compensatory pick, which is essentially a late third, end of the third, first, fourth rounder, which is probably the best you could do right now. You might only could get a fifth for him right now.
Yeah, but I'd rather have the salary cap so I could find other ways to spend the money wisely. Chris Greer is a damn good general manager, man. He is way underrated. Just because we ain't won a Super Bowl yet. When we win a Super Bowl, everybody's going to realize how good that man really is. I promise you that.
Well,
anybody else want to jump in?
Yeah, what if you get Justin Simmons for cheaper than what Hollis is asking for?
That's a bonus.
So you're talking about getting Simmons this year? Is that what the
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's Holland's asking for?
Well, from his words, he says he's trying to get the bag. He's trying to reset the market.
Well, Simmons' average contract is $15 million a year.
Well, Holland wants 20.
Well, hey, for a safety.
Well, my whole thing about Holland is, look, and this goes back to what I keep saying about us. For some reason, everybody expecting us to be the only ones in the league that pay in projection. If Holland wants the bag, he's going to have to do what the guy that just got the bag did. He played his fourth year. Now, you could say, okay, based on what Holland's done and based on what Winfield did in his first 3 years, Holland's probably going to be that guy. No, not probably nothing. Winfield played his fourth year. He balled out, and Tampa Bay gave him the bag. If Holland wants to do that, then that's what Holland needs to do. And then we can fairly compare him to a guy like Anthony Winfield.
Yeah, I agree.
The problem we have is we don't have enough safeties to trade him this year, and it's so I mean, we can't really trade him now because we don't have enough safeties to back him up, right? I mean, if we got Simmons, then that would be then we could trade him, right? But we are also probably going to end up paying more, right, this year if we did that swap out, because Holland's.
Yeah, but we'll have an out.
Well, not if you give him a contract.
Yeah, if we have like a 2-year contract, we'll be out within 2 years, and within that time, we'll be able to replace him with the safety.
Yeah, I might give him a 3-year contract with the out in the third year.
Hey, I like this. This actually could work going forward. I think I'm going to add a second bigger window, so that way, if it breaks off between two people and they're naturally, respectfully going back and forth, I can just let them roll in the two bigger windows. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm going to do, man. I got some work to do after the show tonight, man. I'll fix that up.
We can still throw out peanut gallery.
Thanks for being my giving it the test run. I like it. I think it's maybe a somewhat of a, even if it ain't a solution to a mute button or easier moderation, it's a way to at least make it enjoyable as a show to watch and listen to. You know what I mean? So appreciate you guys. I like this
Yeah,
discussion.
it helps the
Freaking
channel.
great.
It helps
And we
the
can,
channel.
Now let's
and
talk about winning. No, I'm just kidding.
and we'll still throw out little comments on the side. You know, it's not like everybody has to, but it won't be like
Well,
you're
you
going to
know our,
start making a new point.
you know our mission statement around here, Hooked Up Joe. It's always comedy first, man. It's always a good time. It's always a laugh first. It's a tailgate, bro. Ultimately, first and foremost, you know.
So I just clicked.
We just got some people that like to bring spreadsheets to the tailgate. You know what I mean?
Well, I just looked it over the cap. So now in 2025, it says the Dolphins have 55 on the active roster, and they're still $6 million over the cap.
Yeah, with no QB1 on the books.
Right.
So where did the other 5 players come from? But yet you actually lost $9 million. You took $9 million away, and that must be with the Waddle one. That must be with the Waddle
Yeah,
side.
I was just gonna say you got to factor in the Waddle contract. So
they probably updated it, but where's the other 4 players coming from? Because 3-4 days ago it was 50 players at $15 million over.
Most likely with some undrafted free agent they signed to participate in the OTAs. So that's probably where the other players came from. And then take in consideration the same way they help the cap out with the Waddle deal. If they essentially get the I'm guessing when they get the Tua deal done, that's gonna help the salary cap severely for next season as well. So
you said you got 50, and you still have 15. Excuse me, 15, almost 16 million in dead cap for Waddle or for Howard.
Right. So that is already accounted for.
In the Tua is definitely going to have to add to the 2025 because there's no QB1 on the books at all. So whatever his contract is that he's paid for on the cap on 2025 is going to hit and add to our over the cap problem.
Yeah, but they could do it kind of like the way that
they could pay him $1 million.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson did
That's
$1 million.
What they're going to do, right?
Yeah.
And then everything else is prorated. He gets a big stack of cash, of course, like everybody else's works.
But then now hold on. But now you go to 26, and they got 38 on the roster, and they have like 58 million. Granted, now the cap may go up, it may not. You never know. You don't. The cap doesn't always go up.
The cap's going to have to actually go up a huge amount. I think what's happening now is they got all these
TV deals and streaming deals. Like
the cap is supposed to go up by 90 million for 3 years.
Yeah, it's going to have to because when wide receivers are making what was quarterback money last time we really thought about it, it's becoming ridiculous to try to actually keep everybody under your cap. It creates too many problems. And we could have a whole show on ways we could like make the cap better, like even some sort of a cap incentive for keeping your own players instead of having to break people's teams up all the time because of cap problems, just something. And the injuries just killing caps. I mean, the cap space thing is so freaking weird.
Well, and that's the whole point. The cap's there to keep to have 32 teams that are as equal as possible.
Right. Yes.
Essentially, is what the cap's for. If you look at hockey,
it does.
And the cap that they implement, because their cap fluctuates through the season. Now, some players it's called a two-way contract. Where and I'll talk hockey because I know more about the hockey side than I do football. But if a player has a two-way contract, when he's playing in the NHL, we'll say he makes $1 million a year. If for some reason he gets sent down to the farm team, I think it's AHL, he only makes like $45 million a year or $45,000 a year, whatever it is, $450,000, whatever the number is. And that's on a two-way contract. So their cap, when he's there, is set at his cap number is his cap number when he's there. When he gets sent down to the minors, that money comes off the books, and the money that the player that replaces him, that money goes to the cap. So that cap space always fluctuates. It's not like the NFL where it's set for the season if somebody gets hurt. But now
reasonable.
Well, and that's the whole thing. Your cap is for the people that is on your. But you also got to remember, Joe, the NHL, they play 82 games, not 17.
And
You know
they
what I mean?
actually have a farm league, and there's a whole different thing between being on IR and being sent down to the farm league. If you go on IR, your cap isn't adjusted. We don't have a farm league.
Right. Well, and that's the whole thing. So they have to figure out a sliding scale for these players. You know, because you take somebody like Chubb, and granted, you shouldn't lose all of it, because that would be an unfair advantage. If you have somebody like, say, Von Miller, who's getting a boatload, get hurt, you know, you can't say, well, he's not playing, so you got to take that, you know, $22 million off the cap. You know, for the guy that replaces him, that's only costing you $3 million a year. You can't do that, but it should be a percentage to give you more of a chance to be competitive, so you don't have this injury stuff at the end of the year. But the problem is, where do you get the players from?
And how do you not manipulate it where you put people, you know how we manipulate IR, and it's kind of obvious when people go on IR when somebody else needs to come out, and you could manipulate your whole cap situation by having somebody be injured and not really be in the game and be prorating that out. You know what I mean?
Right,
so,
but I do like how they have. I like how they have the IR, where if you're on it for whatever, what is it, 6 weeks or 7 weeks, and you're on it for the year, you can't come back.
Let me ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about the new kickoff rule? I think it's going to be pretty exciting, to be honest with you.
I love it. You either love it or you hate it. It's like a friggin' Peugeot or something.
Yeah, I think we're going to score a lot of points that way for some reason.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm kind of excited with our speed, you know, and
exactly.
It kind of makes another scrimmage play almost out of it.
All it takes is one little hole, one of our fast guys to get through it, and he's gone, man.
McDaniel even said that he, he wouldn't be surprised if, every wide receiver or running back would want to return because
absolutely, Tyreek, Waddle, all of them are going to want to return,
and that's an opportunity.
I'm going to reserve my right to make. Go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to reserve my right to say whether or not I like it. You know, because if the offense gets an advantage, and they already know what's going to happen, because the defense, the kicking team is going to be able to make adjustments too.
So,
go ahead.
Do you think that it makes the idea of having to have a kickoff returner less important because it's now more like a scrimmage play instead of people running down the field and like smashing into you? It's more like everybody's just another scrimmage play, and you're not maybe as worried about your speedsters getting hurt. You'd rather worry about getting points.
What's the landing zone? Is it from the 20 to the goal line or 25?
Yeah. The 20.
And they talked about it so much it turned into spaghetti in my brain. I can't tell you anything.
Yeah, it's from 20 to goal line, yeah.
But they're right next to each other, right?
But if you get a kicker that can sky it, they granted that they can't start running until
they can't
start running until he touches the ball.
Right.
Right, but if he can sky it, he's not going to kick it as far, so you're not going to get the touchback. So technically, I think it's probably good. You're probably going to see starting, average starting between the 20 and 25, like normal kickoffs.
Yeah, but like all it's going to take is one good block with some of the fast guys we got, and they're gone.
Yeah, it's going to be a block.
All right. So I got it set up now. By the way, appreciate Tony. He jetted out, but appreciate you, Tony, for contributing tonight. Everybody hit the like button. We still got 30 hanging. I'm probably gonna. We're hitting almost 4 hours. We're 15 minutes away. I'm gonna probably start winding the show down, but I do continue the discussion and maybe give some final thoughts on it because I do like what you guys are talking about. So when this is all filled up, like if we got all 10 people, you'll see a row of the other 8 people where Danny and Hooked Up Joe are at right now. Right. So that way, if 2 people the person in the top left will obviously have the floor, but if they break out and it's like two people start going at it, then I'll stick them both in these two bigger windows, and it'll be like a first thought, like, hey guys, these two guys are talking, and then of course we got more layers and put people in back if we have to, but you know what I mean. I'm hoping this will be like a buffer zone where people it's easier for people to kind of respect when two guys are in bigger windows talking to each other. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that works out. Maybe on some future shows, it'll be cool.
Speaking of bigger windows, I just peeked in. My bread maker's got 3 minutes left on my jalapeno cheese bread.
Nice.
Yeah, the first one didn't turn out. I forgot to put the salt.
That. We definitely needed to know that. So Hooked Up Joe just got your spot in the big window, bro. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I'm just psyched for the jalapeno cheese bread.
By the way, Hooked Up also revised my logo, and it's bouncing the same way as his is because he was generous enough to hook mine up like that. That's why they call him Hooked Up Joe, I think.
Yep. It has to do with computer stuff, not getting laid. Just if anybody's wondering if I'm think I'm getting laid all the time, as that's hookup. That's not hooked up. There's a very big difference.
I thought it had to do with fishing.
No, that's usually people wanting to buy hookedup.com or people that are fishing.
You be wise not to underestimate Hooked Up Joe just because of the way he carries himself and his mannerisms. The dude is like secret. He's part of that secret group of hashishans that know shit about computers. You know what I mean? So don't mess with Joe.
Hey, I am in a room. I really appreciate being up here. And sometime, Color, get with me. I can show you how to use some tools to help it not bounce all the time if you run it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I need to update. I need to get updated. I've been putting a lot of stuff off this off season, man. We definitely got to get together and have a session on that. You know what I mean? So on a few other things too, but I've been putting it off, and I know you've been busy.
Yeah, likewise.
I hear you're giving Miss Finn's a hand with something too, so that's cool too, man.
Yeah, I got to do that soon. I'm shutting my art studio down just because I can't keep it up. So I'm gonna have to finish that, and then I'll be moving
right
it.
On.
You said art studio?
Yeah, I got laser cutters and do LED art and stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, we definitely appreciate you're always contributing. You know what I mean? That's what you got that role. It's like T.F.T.G news contributor, Hooked Up Joe. Everybody.
Well, before you shut your art studio down, Joe, you should make out Capitan a T.F.T.G LED light thing for his she shed.
Yeah, man. I said send me the graphics, man. Send me the color, send me the graphics. I already asked for the TFTGs because that's perfect for a cutout. So give me those graphics, and we'll call it time sensitive at this point. All right, man. I'm going to go ahead and
appreciate you, Joe.
Head out, and thanks for having me up, and thanks for doing what y'all do.
Always.
We wouldn't have a streamer community without you guys, so really appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, it was good talking to you, buddy.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh, we're back.
Take it easy, Joe.
Looks like it landed you in the big square, Danny. See, it actually auto adds people to the big square, so I don't even have to choose who goes next.
Hey, what's up, Crypto?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
How you been doing, man?
Pretty good. Another day in paradise.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I see you all over the place.
Yeah, man.
You're on a lot of panels, man.
Like the alternate Carmen Sandiego of the community, man. I'm everywhere in the world, man.
Hell yeah, you're gonna be heard.
Crypto San Diego.
Yeah.
Hey, Crypto, how long have you been a Dolphins fan?
Since the early 80s, around 81, 82.
Yeah, so you probably remember that Kellen Winslow
latched
game
on
and hook
after
and lateral.
the
and
what
stuff.
you call it? Yeah, the famous hook and lateral. Yeah,
That's my Vegas memory too. I
Shula made
remember
it.
that.
He perfected it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Well,
thing of art.
here we go. Once we're done with the show, everybody, check out
Florio
the link Cap for
said
Life
it on
is
the.
posted in the chat.
So
That
he
is
was a guest
Florio
on Rich
talking on Rich
Eisen's show. Okay, he actually showed up on Rich Eisen to
after
give
the
that
show's
commentary.
done, which we will be wrapping up here as soon as Danny
Yep.
gives his final thoughts.
Okay.
And then Michael
All
K
right.
and Crypto.
I'm sorry.
Rich Eisen.
I have no final thoughts. I actually might even click on it.
Oh, right. Well, good for you, Michael.
Well,
K.
no, I can click on it.
Why don't you just lead our whole audience over to another channel then?
No, I get no. Hold on. I don't have any final thoughts right now.
I'm kidding. By the way, no, I'll just unless Crypto's got anything left to say, I'll just end it right here.
Okay.
I
don't have anything now.
No, Crypto, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, hold on.
All righty. Well, everybody, it's been another Friday night drive time. Started up by Shake Money.
This
finished out by yours truly, color commentary on the late night. We saw Capitan up in here. I think Capitan might be crying right now. He's laughing so hard. Because let's just face it, I was rocking tonight with the comedy. I mean, it just is what it is. So I'm gonna leave you all with that. Have a good night. Fins up, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Everybody be safe and party safely.